It'll be funny, trust, he says. People will click on it like, oh, it's ASMR, it's gonna be nice and relaxing. And then I just fucking scream at the top of my lungs. Thank you, Vaughn. Lowercase No, you fuck off. You fuck off. Hi Vaughn, hi Rip, hi PNG, hi Kinnan, hi Chris. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're not on the ASMR screen yet, I might move us. Because I have altered my mic on this one to be able to capture me a bit better. I think if I talk at a low volume. So we'll see. Hi Chaka! Hi Beanstalks! I can, but other things play. Not literally, Vaughn. Hi, Luke, hi. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I might turn it down just a little bit. Hi Real 40, hi. Turn that volume down a little bit. Oh, nice Vaughn, nice. She's so cute. What the fuck? There we go. Wait for more people then to Otaku and oh yeah, I was working on this before. I don't know if I'll keep working on this on stream. Hang on. Let me turn this off just for now. Hi. Thanks for the 25 stream streak, PNG. Thank you. Hi. Thanks for the care package. Let me stretch. Oh, a stretch. Hi, Zip Brad. Who else is here? I saw Al come in before. Hi, Rep. Hi, Al. Who else is here? Hi, Beanstalks. Hi, Beanchy. Probably hear my scroll wheel. I'm so sorry. Hi, Yashiga. Hi. Hi. I'm just like talking in a soft voice and then it's just like clunk, 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 clunk. Huh? Okay, let me decide what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do a couple of different things today. But first we might do some arting. You can't hear the scroll wheel? Really? I put it up close to the... Oops, to the mic. That's what it sounds like. But it must be too quiet when it's that distance. I would have thought it would pick it up, for sure. Hi Nips, hi Spiked Kirby, hi, how's it going? Hi. Fuck yeah, scroll wheel. Oh my god. Yeah, today's just gonna be nice and chill. Today's gonna be nice and chill and we're gonna do some relaxing activities. I'm gonna do some drawing. And we're also gonna do some reading. I have the Deluxe Essential Handbook of Pokemon. I don't know if you could hear that. Is the pages, so we can read this one. I also have a Legend of Zelda history book that I can read as well. And I've got the Tales of Beetle and the Bard as well, which is stories from Harry Potter, but they're like in the lore of Harry Potter. It turns out you can use anything as a hammer if you try hard enough. That's concerning. That's concerning. Oh my god. You could fix a laptop charger through the malicious use of scissors, screwdrivers, and pliers. Or did you reattach like the copper wiring on the inside of the cable or something? Bruh. Also, you might be able to see in the top left corner, I'm debating on whether to make it bigger or not, but we are 2,589 followers out of 2,600. We are so close to 2.6k. We are so close. So close, it's crazy. I'm mixing around my smoothie. I have frozen strawberries, frozen mango, milk, and goof juice flavor from Game of Subs. It's really nice. Like, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Thank you. Yeah, following and refollowing doesn't count. No. I was also wondering if you can hear my pencil on the iPad. So if I actually, you can hear the tapping, maybe. Not sure if you can. Or like my hand. I don't think you can hear that. I think it's too quiet. Goof juice, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Not that one. I can hear how cute you are. You can fuck off, Kinnan. You could fuck right off. You can fuck right off. I'm disappointed that I can't tell you to fuck off in my usual manner. With anger. It's fucked up. Shut up. Shut up. Milk? Is that how I said milk? Is that how I say milk? I don't know. Now it just sounds like I'm saying MILF. Oh my god. My VTuber on Twitch, you summoned me specifically. I did. No, I wish you said milk though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do some Pokemon entries. We're gonna do some Pokemon soon. Maybe just some drawing just for a little bit while people come in and then we can do some Pokemon. Hi Knight, hi! Make me you can't get too loud. Fuck you! Fuck you! It's just chill time. Yeah. Knight, I know you've been having some stresses lately with the professors not getting back to you, so I'm keeping you in my thoughts. Didn't know you had asthma, Bubby. I hope you catch your breaths. You I'm trying not to laugh too. Not that kind of asthma. Only when I exercise, so I better not do any burpees. Behave, chat, or I'll add another mod bonk for extra. Vaughn, some of them are just like you. They'd like that. Why are you offering? Why are you offering? Why are you offering? I lose. Asthma? The asthma? She's showing her ass? What? What? Hold on. I know ASMR is a lot more than just like speaking softly. Whenever I try and find like ASMR scripts and stuff like that, a lot of them are really like relationship focused, and some are quite sexual. I don't really want to read those. And then I was looking at some of the suggestions, and I don't really have the tools to do some of them. So unfortunately, I'm a little limited in what I can do. But I'll do my best. High score on the tail. Soft spoken is good. Okay. No POV, are you cooking your egg? Brooke's cooking your enemies. I was actually practicing that earlier. We might try it. We might try it. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's a great suggestion. Just don't look at my YouTube recommendation. Vaughn, I'm not going to be doing anything like your YouTube recommendations. My word. My word. And we do construction workers using a jackhammer on the street outside your house ASMR. Oh, all I have to do for that is just take my mic outside of my house because it's constantly construction where I live. So I could probably do that one pretty okay. POV Brooke fries us. Maybe we can do some cooking ASMR when we do the cooking stream. Maybe. Because I was trying to think about how do I make like the frying sound and stuff, and I'm just gonna have to play a bunch of video sounds and stuff. I'm like, is that really ASMR? No? Is that really ASMR for me to do that if I'm just using the fake sound? You know? Vaughn, are they like the ones your dad sends you? I was like, what kind of joke are you making here, Night, about Vaughn's dad? And I remembered, no, Vaughn's dad does send him stuff like that. Those are all pure and say so kinda. Sure. Lovers to enemies POV ASMR. Oh my god. There's a subreddit called ASMR Script Haven or something like that. And there were so many of those, Kinnan. Like enemies to lovers fucking script POVs, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not fucking reading an enemies to lovers thing on stream. POV, you're trapped in Bubby's drawing tablet and trying to escape while she talks to chat. That's Chaka right now. This is Chaka's bud, by the way. Although Chaka looks very cozy in this, so he doesn't look like he minds too much. Just need to be able to do the tap taps. Let me see if I can turn my noise gate down just slightly and see if I can do that. So the noise gate, if I move it down a little bit more, not too much though, because I don't want you to hear like things happening in different houses next to me. Oh, I just made a bunch of dots on him. Okay. You can hear that, can't you? Can you hear that a little bit better? No, I want the opposite. What, lovers to enemies? We're about to become Chaka. Lovers to... Oh, I did misread it. Make it lovers to enemies. Once upon a time, two people loved each other very much. And then they hated each other. The end. The end. The most awkward and uncomfortable breakup. I'm not sure. I feel like that's just going to trigger people's like fight or flight and not give them like a relaxing evening, you know. Hi Yui, hi, welcome in. Hi, I love you. Hi. The most beautiful VTuber 2026? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know one. I just tilt my mic. Just tilt my mic a bit more towards my iPad. Good. Have a good shower, Lick. Make sure you get wow clean. Wow clean. Oh, I'm a tradie. Hi Pixie, hi. I'm a tradie now. Doing a little bit of drawing before I whacked the mic, sorry. Before I go get my forklift certification. Can you imagine forklift certification ASMR? It's just like the really quiet beep, 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 beep in the background. You are an woman. Are you here? Can we do You're Being Hunted by Shia LaBeouf in the Forest ASMR? How the fuck would I do that? Just like a tok, 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 tok as he's approaching you. You puff and wheeze after being chased by Shia LaBeouf. And he yells in the distance, just do it. Hi Sage, welcome in. Yes you did, huh? I have a song for you to listen to after stream. Ooh, okay. Audiobook narrator doesn't realize they're supposed to read it out loud, so it's just 4 hours of page turning and sound effects. Ended with out loud ASMR. Oh, that's funny. When I was reading the Zelda lore book, just to like see if it's something that I could read on stream, if it would be interesting enough. I was just thinking to myself, would this be something that I can actually read on YouTube? The answer might be yes, because I am not a monetized channel, but I don't really know what it is with like the rights and stuff to be able to read and record things on YouTube. I know it's okay if it's been a certain amount of years since something was written, but I don't know if that's only monetization. I'm unsure. But that would be really funny, just the page turning sound effects. And then, oh wait, out loud? It's related to Shia LaBeouf hunting you in the forest, okay? Holy shit, Sage is streaking their shit in chat. Holy. Thank you for the 40 stream streak, I really appreciate it. Legally, no, you can't read a copyrighted work on YouTube. Realistically, however, you won't get caught. Yeah, I suppose with like a channel that has no copyright strikes, it's not really that much of a big issue, right? However, you don't really want to get a copyright strike, because what if you accidentally get one later and then you're unable to revoke it, you know? And it's also, I guess, like sharing the work without them making money from it, you know, the author making money from it. Good streaking, yeah. Even if you do get caught, that's what happens if a video gets taken down, yeah. You accidentally walk into an employee. Fuck, I sent it before finishing. Oh no, tragic. I have an odd feeling that the timer may be added more than it should have. No, it looks fine. It's okay, it's okay. Just surprised it added an hour. Surprised it added an hour from 10 subs. Maybe it just like caught up to itself or something, I'm not sure. I don't know one, nah. I don't know these things, nah. I don't know one, nah. Hi Lazaline, hi, welcome in. Copyright law is weird and varies country to country, and because YouTube operates in many countries, it has even weirder copyright stuff. I see. Yeah, it's complicated. Because I've been thinking about trying to do some recordings for, like snippets of books and things I have. And I'm just like, I feel like no matter how I do this, even if my channel isn't monetized, I feel like it's not going to be let through, you know? She can't yell at me for pooping. So this is why you guys look forward to the ASMR stream. Not because you actually like ASMR, but because I can't do shit about your shenanigans. Accidentally walk into an employees only section and hear a minimum wage worker crying, and you're trying to ask them where the washroom is. And they're just like crying, and you're just like, hello, excuse me, don't mind me. It'd be so awkward. I did some more editing on the Anotria episode this morning, just a little bit. If you didn't see in Green Tea over the weekend, I recorded a new episode of Anotria, and I think I'm a bit more confident in cutting stuff that doesn't need to be there, so I'm hoping that it ends up being a more entertaining episode. Small snippets of books is probably okay because a lot of copyright regulations care about whether your content can serve as a substitute. If you're not planning on reading most of the book or even a significant portion, it means you're probably okay. Maybe just like a chapter here and there of various books rather than a full thing. So maybe not a full like story or book, like a something with a cohesive narrative, but something maybe more informative, or like, you know, like I grabbed one of the books I grabbed was this book I have called Game On, and it's 2016 version, and it's kind of like Guinness Book of World Record type book, where it has like, it's like a culmination of all the gaming stuff that happened in the year 2016, and so it's got like articles and stuff that I could read. It's not really like a story book, you know? So I feel like that maybe that's okay. Are you cozy, Leslie? I love the videos like you're in the bathroom at prom and Mr. Brightside is playing in the auditorium, really? All two things. What do you mean all two things? This has 221 pages full of stuff. Full of things. Although the year after was a very big year in gaming, wasn't it? Because in 2017, I think it was, that's when the Switch came out, and that's when Breath of the Wild came out. You could read a safe work fanfiction or something like the I could read the SCP wiki. That's a great idea. Because yeah, sorry, that's my ice pack if you can hear that. I have very strong opinions about not doing any content that's like girlfriend experience type things. I feel like it can very easily have certain types of people watching it who get a bit too like attached and things like that, and parasocial, so I don't really want to do any of that kind of content. Fortnite. The Hyrule story is under copyright protection for the next 114 years, assuming nothing changes by then. Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait 114 years until I can read the Hyrule Historia for you on stream or on YouTube. Oh yeah. Have opinions? What? Next year you're Australian? Holy shit. POV, you thought your streamer was British, but she's actually Australian, and now you have to unfollow. X, hi. That's fair. When yeah, X, yeah. Thank you. I've only ever done the one ASMR stream, but I'm assuming that some people maybe get it from when I do like relaxing art streams. Maybe. It's nice to see you, X. Fortnite was 2017. Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna have a nice relaxing time and chill out. I'm not expecting too much chat, so if you want to sit back and relax, make sure you feel free to do so. And maybe once I've finished colouring in some of these spots, I'll start reading some of the Pokemon entries. Can you just say a bunch of Australianisms? Okay. The first one that comes to mind is so cringe. Just g'day, mate. G'day, mate. Do you want some Vegemite on toast? And, fuck, how do I be Australian again? I was out in the paddock today and saw a bunch of kangaroos while I ate my Vegemite on toast. And then in the afternoon I went to the Outback and stopped by the servo in the Outback and got myself a bag of goon. VTuber forgets they're on stream and starts roasting their chat on a very personal and individual basis. Oh my god, that is hilariously specific. Rev, I'm glad you're cozy. Hi, Truckun. I can headbutt you, but really quietly, okay? Shh. Oh, it didn't work. Shh. Headbutt. Really quietly though. Oh no. I said, do you speak my language? Psst. Hi, Shadestar. Hi. Welcome in, Truckun. Welcome in, Shadestar. Did you go to Macca's for brekkie with your mum on her shout? No, not today. But I always try and pay, and my mum never lets me. She's a very nice lady. Hi, welcome in, everyone. We're just doing chill ASMR today and chilling out. I'm just drawing on my iPad while everyone comes in. I'm not very good at ASMR, or at least not very experienced, so it's kind of basic. Mumby is one of the few people who can match your cuteness. My mum is very cute, but that doesn't extend to me. That doesn't extend to me whatsoever. Make sure you remember that. I love the owl sounds. I also love Royal Owl. She's so cute. This morning I was... Oh, hang on a sec. Imagine if I hadn't muted, that would have been a really loud cough to hear if I wasn't muted. Oh my god. I was watching Bailiff this morning. It was nice and cozy watching him play. What was it? It was a detective game of some kind, an animal detective game, I think. It was really nice. And I also popped in at Capri's stream as well and said hello to her. It was very nice. Try and pop in on my friends' streams as much as possible when I'm working in the morning. Genetics, no. If there's any issues with audio as well, please make sure you let me know so I can fix it. Would you do ASMR Bean Boozled? I have to this stream. Yeah, I turned all the redeems back on, so whatever I do, I have to do it ASMR, unfortunately. As much as I would prefer not to do Bean Boozled at all. There we go. Okay. It's time for us to do a Bean Boozled. Fuck you, Superad. Okay, now because it's ASMR, I'm just gonna do the is it a good bean or is it a bad bean for you, the prediction, because I don't wanna I'm not comfy turning on my webcam without setting it up before stream and checking it, which I haven't done today. I almost just rated us out instead of predicting, but that's okay. It's not what I meant to do, and it would have been really, really bad if I'd rated us out by accident at the 30-minute mark. Okay, is it going to be a good bean or a bad bean? And then you get to choose if you think it's a good one or a bad one, and you get 1 minute. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is spin the little spinner and get the bean out. Okay. Oh no, short stream today. Shortest stream in existence. Is it a good witch or a bad witch? So if you would like to gamba points on if it's going to be a good bean or a bad bean, you can vote now, and I'll let you know which bean it ends up being. Okay, it's asked us for the blue ones, which I don't think I have any more blue ones, because there were like just 2 in there. Okay, licorice or burnt rubber. Now, I've had the licorice one before and it really wasn't that good, so I imagine that the burnt rubber one is going to be even worse. Am I the only non-believer? Maybe, Sage. Maybe you'll get a huge payout. Chakun. I think my sound alerts, they're on, but they're really quiet. They're really quiet. So I might turn them up just a little bit because I didn't even hear that. Okay, and we got to spin the wheel. Okay. Okay. Let's do the picker wheel. There we go. It's not burnt rubber so much, I probably wouldn't even taste it. Maybe. Balls for 5 minutes. Okay. Hold on. There we go. I'm bald, and you guys have guessed, so now it's time for me to eat the bean, and I have to try and not yell into the mic if it's an awful flavour, and it's going to be really hard. It's licorice. We got the good bean. Yippee, I don't have to yell into the mic. Congratulations. Congratulations on those who won. I hope I don't get any bad beans today, because it's going to be your problem if I yell. Brooke is something of a good bean herself. Thanks, Nine. But no you. Hi, Infinite. Okay, I'm just going to take my ice pack off my head and then we're going to do some reading. I look horrendous up close being bald. It's really bad. My head is so round and egg-like. I'd take licorice as an awful flavour and burnt rubber would probably taste good or better. You know what? I haven't tried the burnt rubber, but I have like a very similar opinion. At least that's what I think. So bald again. Hello, hi Infinite. Okay. So I have this book here. be able to hear some of that. It's quite a big book. It's quite thick. It's like 2 inches thick, maybe. It's like 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. It's called Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All TM Deluxe Essential Handbook. The need to know stats and facts on over 700 Pokemon. So you can tell that this came out a little while ago, because there's more Pokemon than that before Kiernan brings that in. Thank you for God, and thank you for the 6 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate all the support everyone's been giving to the subathon. Thank you, Forgotten. Ala got one. Let's go. I saw a couple of familiar names in that one. Let's go. Hi. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. Okay. So it starts off with a welcome. How has that time gone up so much? Hang on a second. That is not right. Is this because of one of my overlays? I put the follow a goal overlay up there, but it really should be tracking only followers. Give me 1 second, because that's definitely not right. It's definitely not right. I've unticked use sub points, so there should not be any. Oops. There should not be any sub points. We might have to fix the timer later. Guys, just saying. Because I don't think it's matching up properly, and it might be because of the new widget that I have up there, but we'll have to see. There's actually there's 1028 Pokemon, 1082 if you count regional variants. Oil filter, fuel filter, and windshield wipers have been fully replaced. Let's go, Seth. That's so productive. Good job. Time to do laundry. Yeah. You would be, Kinnan. You'd be Professor Professor How long ago did you... My blinker fluid, fuck off. Just checked all my Twitch invoices since the start, and I think that should have been... Oh, okay, so it's coming through as 6 community gifts for me. So that was 25, was it? Because the timer went up like more so than I expected it to for that amount. Let me look at my activity feed. It says 6 there, but yeah, the timer. What does the subathon manager say? Subathon manager says 6. Oh, it says 6 3 times. It says 6 3 times. Oh, it's counting things times 3 in my subathon manager. Why is it doing that? That is really strange. You've checked the elbow grease. I've checked the elbow grease, yeah. Remember to place your finger foot. Is something happening at Twitch with subs today? Is something happening? I don't know, Anna. It's my subathon manager. Yeah, it processed. I wonder, Vaughn's probably asleep at this point, but it told me that Vaughn gifted 10 subs, but it's saying that he did that 3 times on my subathon manager. I think a deal on 1,000. Hi, Aqua Marinate. Hi, welcome in. I feel like you can hear that scratching. That's Madam. It's Madam scratching on the door. Not my door, a different door. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in, Aqua Marinate.
Thank you for the follow, Aqua Marinate.
The TTS is too loud. I'm so sorry. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Okay. Aloe Vera ASMR. Just hold her up to the mic and she's just purr. Okay. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos. There are 6 Pokemon regions bursting with fascinating Pokemon, and this book is bursting with information about them. Wow, we're bursting, we're busting, makes me feel good. The key to success in raising, battling, and evolving your Pokemon is staying informed. Information about each Pokemon's type, species, height, and weight can make all the difference in gym battles, in the wild, and anywhere else you might meet Pokemon. At Aqua and Joya Water Rock. In this book, you'll get the stats and facts you need about over 700 Pokemon. You'll find out how each Pokemon evolves, which moves it uses, and learn which Pokemon can evolve into Mega Evolved Pokemon during battle. So get ready, trainers. With this deluxe essential handbook, you'll be ready to master almost any Pokemon challenge. Oh, there's a Bulbasaur on the next page. Oh, so cute. So cute. Hang on one sec. I'm just gonna screenshot something real quick. Just screenshot something real quick. And just share it with my mods in case they know what's going on with the Sub-BALLS-thon manager. Ooh. Sorry, I'm close to the screen, sorry. Okay. Let me just back up a little bit. Just a little bit though. There we go. Still kind of close, but not taking up the whole stream. Okay. So there's a guide. There's a guide in... Oh, I missed a headbutt, did I? There's no headbutt routine. But you almost got a headbutt. Hi, Adam. Welcome in. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Hi. Hi, Lick. Welcome in. Hi. Okay. It tells us how to use the book, just in case you don't know how to use a book. Curious if this will include a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I wonder. That was an awful screen grab. Oh my god. I look like the... What's that character? The chin guy. Okay. How to use this book. Here are the basics you'll discover about each Pokemon. Their name, how to say it, and under how to say it, it says when it comes to Pokemon pronunciation, it's easy to get tongue-tied. There are many Pokemon with unusual names, so we'll help you sound them out. Soon you'll be saying the Pokemon names so perfectly you'll sound like a professor. Orkian and Erm. I'm glad you're good, Adam. Let's go. I am curious to see if I'm pronouncing any Pokemon names wrong, because I used to, I still kind of default to it. Say, Ponyta as Pontia. And there was another one that I always got mixed up. Okay, height and weight. How does each Pokemon measure up? Find out by checking its height and weight stats. And remember, good things come in all shapes and sizes. It's up to every trainer to work with his or her Pokemon and play up its size. Bulbasaur. Arceus and Giratina are the ones I hear the wrong most. I hear Arceus and Arceus. I don't know which one it is though. Possible moves. Every Pokemon has its own unique combination of moves. Before you hit the battlefield, we'll tell you all about each Pokemon's awesome attacks. And don't forget, with a good trainer, they can always learn more. Description. Knowledge is power. Pokemon trainers have to know their stuff. Find out everything you need to know about Pokemon here. Evolution. If your Pokemon has evolved form, has an evolved form, or pre-evolved form, We'll show you its place in the chain and how it evolves. Never forget to Peggy. What is it actually? I can only think of it as to Peggy. What is it actually? I can't think of it. What is it meant to be? To peg, Topikim, Topikim morning tea. It's Arceus, because if it was Arceus, the Arc phone Legend ZA would be the Arse phone, and Nintendo wouldn't do that. Fair enough. Oh, Togepi. It's Togepi. Yeah. Fucking to Peggy. Never forget. PNG won't ever let me forget, that's for sure. If your Pokemon has an evolved form or pre-evolved form, we'll show you its place in the chain and how it evolves. Nice. My balls are hairy and I don't know what to do. Okay, Mega Evolution. Certain key Pokemon have an all-new skill. During battle, they can Mega Evolve. Mega Evolved Pokemon can tap into strength far greater than anything they've ever experienced. Mega Pokemon can change height, weight, and even type, and you'll get the new stats in this book. Hi, Complexity. Welcome in. Hi. Welcome in. Each Pokemon has a type, and some even have 2. Oh my god, that's crazy. People writing this book 3 months before the first regional variant is really... Yeah. Pokemon with 2 types are called dual-type Pokemon. Every type of Pokemon comes with its advantages and disadvantages, and we'll break them down here for you. There are different regions in the Pokemon worlds, like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos. Each region has Pokemon particular to it. Hi. What do you mean, hi, miss? My balls are hairy? No. Why am I still in my tradie? There we go. Why do I have my hat on? I don't need that. Hi, Super JJ. How are you? Hi. Are you curious about what Pokemon types you'll spot on your Pokemon journey? Find out all about all 18 types on the next page. 18 types, holy shit. No, wait, keep that. We're not forklifting, it's okay, I don't need it. Time for me to jump in the shower and get ready for it. Good luck, Forgotten. Okay, a guide to Pokemon types. A Pokemon's type can tell you a lot about it, from where to find it in the wild to the moves it'll be able to use on the battlefield. Type is key to unlocking a Pokemon's power. A clever trainer should always consider type when picking a Pokemon for a match. If only Bulby Brook knew how to do this, maybe her Nuzlocke would not have failed. Some of them suck like Goldeen and Phoebus and Zubat before Gen 6. Yeah, Type shows a Pokemon's strengths and weaknesses. For example, a fire type may melt an ice type, but against a water type, it might find it's the one in the hot water. ASMR hard hat is integral for all the head smashing you want to do halfway through. No, I don't mind this. I'm trying to think about what the hardest streams are for me to do. Streams are hard for me to do when I have really low energy. So that can be a factor in whether like showing up to stream and doing it is easy or not. Thanks for the follow. It's Hyper Ace. Thank you so much. Welcome in. My alerts are slightly off. Sorry, this is a new scene, so my alerts are slightly off where they're supposed to be. I think. Maybe. Okay. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We're at 2,591 followers at the moment. We're getting really close to 2.6. Hi Deborah. Hi Zila. You want me to spin the wheel? Okay, we can spin the wheel. Oh, where's my picker wheel? There it is. Hi Zila, how are you? Hi Burendi. Hi, how are you? Smooth talking is nice, and when someone starts necking down the mic or when they bring out the cheese grater, I start getting a bit worried. Yeah. It's, oh god damn it, it's 10 push-ups. I don't think I could really do ASMR like that. Maybe we'll do some joke ASMR with the cooking stream, maybe. Spin high. I got 10 push-ups to do. Yeah, Keenan. Okay. Have a good day, Zila. I'm going to very quietly say which number I'm up to. Oh, you can't see the picker wheel. Let me show you what it was. Is this? 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say which ones I'm up to, but you might not be able to hear it, okay? Oh, fucking Rel, say your birdly kin and goddammit. They're not even Pokemon, they don't even go here. Get them out of here. Probably hear all the creaking of my chair because it's getting old. I apologize. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if you could hear them. Birdly does suck. Birdly does suck. You'd put him in a tungsten cube, goddamn. Adam, thanks for the stream streak. Yeah, you have to agree to the rules. You gotta make sure you read all the rules and react to them so that we know you understand them. And then you should be given access to the other channels. Yeah. Okay. Just having some more of my smoothie. I don't know why it opens my mouth on my model when I use a straw, because my mouth's not open. Hi Pinkle Damp, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. You gotta make sure you're actually real and not a figment of our imaginations, yeah. It's to stop the bots, and it's also a chance for people to hopefully actually read the rules before they come into the server. Hi. Okay. While a water type usually has the upper hand in battle with a fire type, a water type move would act like a sprinkler on a grass type Pokemon like me. But when that same grass type is battling a fire type, it just might get scorched. Hi Eric, hi, welcome in. XDX Finkel Eric. That's okay. If you don't like it, it's okay. We're going to do Bloodborne tomorrow and we're going to do Arting the next day. So please don't feel bad if ASMR is not your thing and you want to come back tomorrow instead. I understand. It's all good. My content isn't typically ASMR, so yeah, I understand it. We just do our annual stream one. Although I might be making some new, I've been really thinking about it the last month or so about reading and stuff and being doing recordings for YouTube, so people who do enjoy ASMR can look at those. Bloodborne Pacifist Nuzlocke. Oh my god, I couldn't hear. So if you are in the server, Adam, you need to react to the rules. So you need to read the rules, and then there's a little Bulbasaur react. And if you click on that, once you've read the rules, you should be able to see everything else. You like the story reading? Yeah. Hi, naughty one. Hi. You're at work, Binkletam? Okay. At the moment, if you just come in, we're just reading some information about Pokemon from my Deluxe Essential Handbook from Pokemon TM. Hi, Naughty One, welcome you. Okay. Keep in mind that moves can be mightier based on the location of the battle. Rock-type Pokemon rock at mountainside battles. Electric types get charged up near the power plants. And ground types like to get down and dirty right in the dirt. And if a Pokemon has 2 types, that is, if it's a dual type, well then it's double trouble. The puns in this are killing me. They're killing me. I'm looking at getting a Sandslash plush. Oh my god, so cute. And you're gonna call it Squimsh, right? Yeah, Adam, yeah, you gotta react to the rules and then you should be able to see everything, yeah. I didn't know that Essential Handbook was a learnable move. Bulby Brook used Read Essential Handbook. It was super effective. The knowledge is now in her brain. Okay, so there are 18 different types of Pokemon move types and Pokemon types just in general, I guess. So they've got here fire, grass, water, normal, very basic, then electric, bug, ghost, flying, fighting, and psychic. And then in some of the later generations, steel was introduced, rock, I think rock's a classic one though, and ice, ground, poison, dark, dragon, and fairy. Which ones were introduced? Was it dragon, fairy, dark, and steel that were introduced later, maybe? And ghost? Ghost type was introduced a bit later. I don't think these are particularly in order, in any type of order, because you added TM. Yes. Technical move. Steel, dark, Gen 2, fairy, Gen 6. Oh, okay. Ghost was always there. Interesting. Okay, so unlike classic Pokedexes, this is not in numerical order. So typically it'll start out with Bulbasaur. This one is in alphabetical order. So it actually starts out with Abomasnow. And I don't know whether it's considered like a crime to put a Pokemon encyclopedia in alphabetic format, because encyclopedias typically are in alphabetical order. So I don't know. There are 15 original types. Oh, was there? Really? Okay. Oh, I see. So there just wasn't that many of them. Alphabetical's kind of standard. Interesting, because whenever I've had to look up information about Pokemon, that's typically on the internet, I guess. It's always in Pokedex entry order. Okay, so it starts off with Abomasnow. Abomasnow is a frost tree Pokemon, and it says that it's a grass ice Pokemon. Snow-covered mountains are Abomasnow's preferred habitat. It creates blizzards to hide itself and keep others away. And we say it Abomasnow. So I got it right. I got it. Okay. Ah, nice, Kenan. I see. Okay. Abomasnow is 2.2 meters tall. Oh my god, what's that, like 6 foot, like 6 or something like that? Maybe? I don't know. And it weighs 135 kilograms, which is about 275 pounds-ish, maybe? I don't think I can do the maths for all of them. I know roughly close to some numbers how big things are. Its possible moves are Ice Punch, Powder Snow, Leer, Razor Leaf, Icy Wind, Grass Whistle, Swagger, Mist, Ice Shard, Ingrain, Wood Hammer, Blizzard, and Sheer Cold, not Cloud. Hi Bailiff! Hi, it's nice to see you. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. It was really nice chilling with you earlier, Bailiff. Hi! I was listening to your stream while I was doing some preparation for today, and preparing my scene, this ASMR scene that I'm on, to make sure that my mic settings were good and everything. So thanks for being my my cozy morning while I got ready for stream. I appreciate it, guys. You should go check out Bailiff. I'm gonna be doing a collab with Bailiff and hopefully a few other people fairly soon. We're trying to get it organized. So we're going to see Bailiff on stream soon enough. Yeah. No, thanks for streaming. I appreciate it. You're playing Inspector Waffles. That's right. I knew it was a detective type thing. I think you were a cat, I think. I was mainly just listening to your voice rather than watching because I was doing stuff. But he did a really good job. Bailiff plays a lot of games where there's voice acting and reading and stuff. I like listening to Bailiff. And yeah, there were new emotes I saw. Yeah. Do you have a green screen filter? I do, PNG. I can see why you've asked. Because some of them are looking a little bit funky. However, for some reason, it was not liking. I re-imported the stream avatars. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't tick one of the boxes, and that's why I had to turn on a chroma key. It's okay, I fixed it. Hi, Hurricane. What in the world is that profile icon? She is beauty. She is grace. She will do sniffer all over your face. That is Bloodborne Brook with the huge nose. When we talk about huge assets on this channel, we're not talking about titties, we're talking about the nose on my Bloodborne character. It was chosen by my community to have on my profiles all over my social medias, and the time is nearly up, I think, for me to change it back to something a lot more normal. It wasn't an active choice, Hurricane. Thanks, Underfighter. Stream was so good they got shouted out. Yeah. Alright, I see now. It looks terrible. Oh, I know. It was chat imposed. Chat seems to think it's nice. They think it looks nice, and I think they may be a little bit delusional, but I love them. I just realized my head was like getting clipped off. Why is that happening? There we go. That should be a little bit better. We want my head to stay intact. A lowland squimsh. What does a lowland squimsh look like? Lowland sand slash. I really need to do more work on my my Pokemon piece. Oh, it's ice. It cuts through the deep snow. On snowy mountains, this land slash is faster than any other Pokemon. God damn, look at you go, Squimsh. You go, Squimsh, you go. Okay. So Abomasnow can also turn into Mega Abomasnow. And it grows an extra 0.5 meters and gains, how much is that difference? An extra 49.5 kilos. It gets fat. It gets huge. I steal it's 4 times weak to fire and lightning. Oh, it's so fucked. Holy shit. Okay, the next Pokemon is Abra. Its type is Psychic. Even while Abra is sleeping, which is most of the time, it can escape a foe by teleporting away. If it doesn't get enough sleep, its powers fade. Am I Abra? If it doesn't get enough sleep, its powers fade. That sounds like me. I need so much sleep. Oh my gosh, how much sleep did I have yesterday? I had almost 2 hours before stream yesterday. I streamed for around 4.5 hours, I think, 4 hours 15 minutes. And then I went to bed and I had a 3-hour nap. and then I was up for maybe another 6 hours or so, and then I went back to bed for another 6 hours, and then I woke up and now I'm here. So I don't know how much that ends up being, like 10-ish hours, 11-ish hours. It's kind of sucky because you spend more time sleeping than doing anything else. Okay, you say abra like abra, abra, or is it ah? It's AH, so I feel like abra. Hi Corky, welcome in, how are you? Hi, welcome in, I hope you're having a good day today. I feel like every time you come in here, Corky, you're always like pre-shift or on shift at work, and I feel like I don't recall the last time you had a weekend. I hope you are having weekends. I hope you are having weekends. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, Abra is 0.9 meters. So Abra probably comes up to almost half, a little bit more than half of my size. And it's 19.5 kilos. That's pretty light. That's like 40 pounds or something. Its possible move is teleport. He's just sitting there. He's so sleepy. So sleepy. Don't you do that smile at me. Are you working weekends too? Are you working weekends too, Corky? That's crazy. You can't be doing that. When do you have your weekend? When do you have your weekend? It's my yearly overtime arc. Please look after yourself. You and Snorkel, I know, work so much overtime. Please look after yourself. Mega Obama Snow was X and Y. Okay, maybe that's what it goes up to. X and Y, maybe? Okay, Absol. That's what we're up to, Absol. Absol's a disaster Pokemon. I didn't know that that's what its description was. Its type is dark. Absol doesn't often appear to people, but when it does, they should pay attention. It leaves its mountain home to warn others of an approaching disaster. Oh, okay. In a couple of months, Corky, you need to look after yourself, please. Please. Hi, Ghost. New bit of life advice: don't tell your friends you're able to fix their shit. They'll just latch onto that and make you drive almost 100 miles total over a battery. Ghost, isn't that what your insurance is for and stuff? Like, if you're stuck on the side of the road, you have your insurance, and then that's also what a mechanic is for. If you're not stuck on the side of the road and you just need to get a mechanic out, you just, call a mechanic. You don't make your friend drive over 100 miles to come and do it for you for free. That's crazy. I would have said no. I mean, if your friend's in an emergency and they have no one else to call and they maybe don't have insurance or their insurance doesn't cover it, I could understand asking someone, but you have to be respectful of people's time, Of course I care, Corky. I care about all of you guys so much. I get so worried when people here are overworking or not getting enough sleep or they've got stuff going on in their lives. I genuinely do care because I understand how it feels. Well, not everything, I understand how some things feel, and I can at least sympathize when it's something I haven't experienced myself. Yeah, surely a call would do. I know. Just teleport to your spawn point. You may be able to do that, Kiernan, but I don't know about everyone else. Okay, so Absol is 1.2 meters tall and it's 47 kilograms. 47 kilograms is like 90 pounds, something like that. Possible moves are Perish Song, Me First, Raise the Wind, Detect, Taunt, Scratch, Feint, Leer, Quick Attack, Pursuit, Bite, Double Team, Slash, Swords Dance, Future Sight, Night Slash, Detect, Psycho Cut, and Sucker Punch as well. That's so many moves. That's a lot of moves, goddamn. I pay for 5 kilometers of towing. 100 miles would cost me enough. I know. It's crazy to me. That someone would even ask. This was when Absol really sucked. Has Absol improved in the stats. Or not the stats, but like possible moves and stuff. Because it really only gives like the possible moves and the basic like dimensions of the Pokemon. It doesn't really give any of those like all the EQs and things like that. Like those are all specific to you catching the Pokemon, like it's random, right? So there are some things about like that you can just get with a Pokemon. Like it might be really fast, but that's dependent on the luck that you have in catching them and like which one you get. It got a better moveset. Oh, okay, I see. Absol can also turn into Mega Absol, which looks like an emo My Little Pony version of Absol because it's got wings and it's got like this emo haircut that like covers one eye, you know. Hi Rollers, welcome in. And it only is a tiny bit heavier. Instead of 47 kilograms, it's 49 kilograms. So it gains a tiny bit of extra weight due to the weight of the extra emo hair that it has covering its face, like an extra 2 kilograms of that, which is about 4 pounds. With a Karen haircut, has a Karen haircut, yeah. Hi Rollers, welcome in. Okay, the next Pokemon is Axeligor. How do we say that? Axeligor. Okay. It's a shell-out Pokemon. Its type is Bug. Emo My Little Pony is a wild but accurate comparison. I'm trying to add content to what the book is saying, so I'm not just reading it word for word. And I'm like, what does Mega Absol look like? I always knew it was a shell out, yeah. Its type is Bug, and it evolves from Shelmet, if you've seen that one. It's like a little pink and green squishy dude that's doing a really big kissy face in a helmet, and it evolves into the same kissy face Pokemon, but now he's got a big brain like Megamind, and its body is kind of like Dusknoir-esque, like it looks ghosty, or like maybe like a dark colored cocoon type thing with arms. Bug. After coming out of its shell, Axeligor is light and quick, moving with the speed of a ninja. It wraps its body up to keep it from drying out. Oh, so it is wrapped up like a cocoon. It'll only evolve if traded with a Carablast. Okay, now we're actually talking about Pokemon stuff. I'm going to be taking most of what you say as fact canon, so I won't understand if you're fucking with me when it comes to this very specific knowledge. So I hope that's true. After coming out of its shell, it's been doing just fine. Gotta get down because I want it all. Oh, a bug. Hurricane. I couldn't remember what emote that was, and I was like, is that ha and then g? I couldn't remember, but it's bug. On the upside, I got a loaner car from the dealer because they declared my ICCU to be a warranty. So you drove out with a loaner car to your friend instead of your friend just calling a mechanic or waiting until the morning? If they hadn't, there would have been hell to pay, yeah. So I'm driving something that can do highway speeds instead of my family's spare van that has a steering of a 78 Dodge farm truck that was found in a barn 5 months ago. I would hope that you wouldn't drive, your sort of everyday car that's a bit older, that's only meant to drive short distances, I'm still surprised you went there because there are services available to help you when your battery dies, I wouldn't declare that exactly an emergency, especially when you're so far away. That's crazy. Okay, Axeligor is 0.8 meters in height and it's 25.3 kilograms. So it's like quite a bit smaller than Absol and it's a lot lighter. So it's probably about half my height, a little less than half, about half my height, I think. Context, remember that friend I asked you Oh, okay. Okay, Ghost. I have a bit more context. Yeah. Okay. Still, it's a lot of effort to go to for one person when you're so far away. Puntable, yeah, basically. Yeah, this guy's a bit puntable. More puntable is the Shelmet, though, I feel. Its possible moves are Final Gambit, Power Snap, Leech Life, Acid Spray, Double Team, Quick Attack, Struggle Bug, Mega Drain, Swift, Me First, Ability, Giga Drain, U-Turn, Bug Buzz, and Recover. Lots of bug moves. Have a good rest of your day, Corky. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Have a good rest of your shift. Have fun forklifting. Cat, hi. Hi, Cat. Thank you for resubbing for 16 months. I can't believe we've known each other for so long. It's crazy. How are you doing? I'm so mad that lately I've been streaming a lot, and I'm not mad I've been streaming a lot. I'm mad that I've missed opportunities to hang out with you because I've been streaming a lot. Please know that I'm sort of checking when I am available, if you're available too, and trying to pop in, and I've just been really swamped. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been really trying to make it work, and I just have been doing a lot of live hours, unfortunately, for my personal life, unfortunately. I love you, Kat. Thank you for supporting me. I love you. Thanks for the 35 stream street, Corky. Thank you. Yeah, Sub-BALLS-thon's a really busy time. It's really busy. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's not too hot where you are. Wait, what am I saying? It's hot for me because it's summer. I hope it's not too cold where you are. I was having a bit of a brain fart there. Having a bit more of my smoothie. It's getting hotter. Yummy smoothie. So it's fine. That's good. Can't have cats freezing to death. Can't have that. That's not good. Okay, next Pokemon is, oh god, I'm gonna say this wrong. Aegislash. Nope, I said it wrong. Aegislash. It's that sword Pokemon. And it's called, Royal Sword Pokemon. Aegislash has long been a symbol of royalty. In olden days, these Pokemon often accompanied the king. It's 1.7 meters tall. Wait, it's almost my height? That's huge. It's like 5'7" or something like that. That's crazy. Its weight is 53 kilograms, which is about 106-ish pounds. I don't think it's exactly correct to double kilograms to get pounds, but it's around that ballpark. You know what they say about big swords? Big slashes? Couldn't be anything sus you were suggesting. Big shields. Ooh. It can know Fury Cutter, Pursuit, or Autotomize. Autotomize? What does that one do? Shadow Sneak, Slash, Iron Defense, Night Slash, Power Trick, Iron Head, Head Smash, Sword Stance, Aerial Ace, King's Shield, and Sacred Sword. It has a shield form where its arms are in front of it and it has a round shield in front of it. And then it's also got a blade form where its arms out to the side holding a shield and the other one is out to attack. And this is its final form as well. So it starts as Honage, which is a blue sword. Well, it's a sword with blue ribbon on it. Then Doublade, which is two swords together, and it has pink ribbon, or like, I guess it's its hands. And then the Aegislash is more golden in colour and it has purple and black on its arms. I actually really like the the design of Honage and Doublade. I'm usually not like a huge fan of Pokemon that look exactly like an object. For instance, what was it called? The one that looks like a keyring. You know, the one that looks like a keyring? I'm not like a huge fan of that. Or like the ice cream ones. Like I'm not a huge fan. I don't actively dislike it. Klefki, that's it. Yeah, Klefki. It also gets big nerfed in Set A. Oh. I don't hate them. I'm just like not really drawn to them as like, oh, I want this as my Pokemon. Cause I'm just like, it's an ice cream. Or it's a keyring. You know? I have no hate towards them though. It's the same with Trubbish. I'm not particularly drawn to Trubbish. Or other ones. I think there's a couple in Gen 1 that I'm not like a huge fan of. Oh yeah, just a silly little guy. Yeah. Got nothing against them. It's just they're not one of my typical loves in terms of Pokemon. But I actually really like the design of the sword ones, particularly Honage and Doublade. I actually quite like them because they look really royal. Okay, the next one is Aerodactyl. Chandelure, my beloved. I actually quite like Chandelure, but it's because of the Starbomb song, the Pokemon rap, and they've got the line, and he's chandelured into a deadly trap, and he like swings on the chandelure or whatever. That one's pretty funny. I think it's in the Pokemon rap one. I think so. Maybe it's. Oh no, I can't remember. Which one it is. So Aerodactyl is a fossil Pokemon, and it comes from when you pick up a fossil, and you. The only game I can remember doing it in is Leaf Green, where it's at Bill's house. Is it Bill's house? Oh no, it's at a lab, isn't it? Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't actually remember. In some kind of lab, you reatomize or whatever, reanimate the fossils. It's in a cave. Well, that's where you find the fossil. But then you go somewhere else and you like reanimate it. I can't remember because it's been a little while since I did it. It's probably been since Let's Go Eevee that I've done it, because I don't think we really got up to that in the Nuzlocke. Oh, it's in a lab on Cinnabar Island. Yeah, we didn't get that far in the Nuzlocke. Good morning, Perky. How are you? Hi. Welcome in. I hope you had a good sleep. So yeah, you gotta go unfossilize it. And the entry says that it's rock flying type, and that this Pokemon was restored from a piece of fossilized amber. It's said that the Aerodactyl ruled the skies in its ancient world. Hi, Pokey. And you say it like Aerodactyl. I got that right the first time, which is nice. It's taller than me. It's 1.8 meters, and I'm 1.74. And it's 59 kilograms, which is 120 pounds? 120 pounds-ish? Its possible moves are Iron Head, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, all the fangs, nom. Wing Attack, Supersonic, Bite, Scary Face, Roar, Agility, Ancient Power, Crunch, Takedown, Sky Drop, Hyper Beam, Rock Slider, and Giga Impact. It's a big burb, but it's a rock burb. It's a big, ancient rock burb. Hey, Pokey, you're throwing bricks. You're gonna squimsh them. It can also... Oh, sorry. I think that was a bit loud. It can also evolve into Mega Aerodactyl. I actually can't remember if you need like a stone or a special ring or something, or fucking whatever situation type deal to make things Mega evolve. I can't remember. It's very important to throw big bricks. Well, you have been squished by enough of them. I probably shouldn't criticize you for doing the same back, I suppose. Yes, both. Okay. when it's in its mega Aerodactyl form, it like has more spikes and rocks on its body. It loses its tiny little 3 fingers that it has on its wings, and it grows like really like it almost looks like a long beard or goatee out of rock on its face. And it goes into a more deep wow purple. You need Aerodactylite and a Mega Ring. Any games that have Mega Evolution give you the Mega Ring through story events. I feel like I've played a game with Mega Evolution. Did a Mega Ruby and Sapphire have it? Because I didn't play XY. I'm just gonna mute for a second while I cough. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Not used to talking in like a lower voice. Let's go and use. Oh, okay. Yep. So between Aerodactyl and Mega Aerodactyl, it grows an extra 0.3 meters, and it gains an extra 20 kilograms or 40 pounds. Alpha Sapphire. Okay, that must have been the game I played that I had that in then. The Alpha Sapphire and the Mega Ruby, because I don't think I've played. Black and White didn't have it, and maybe Scarlet and Violet had something different. I think something different. The next Pokemon is Aggron. It's an iron armor Pokemon. It's very WoW grey, different types of greys. It's a steel rock type. Aggron is extremely protective of the mountain it claims as its territory. After a natural disaster, it'll work tirelessly to restore its mountain, rebuilding the topsoil and planting trees. So it's a bit of a green thumb. He's just like a gardener. Terra Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. That's right, Terra Pokemon, yeah. I'm so sorry if that made noise. I picked up my smoothie and it took my coaster. Do you know which coaster I'm using right now? I'm using a Bulby Brook It's Fine coaster, where I'm surrounded by fire. So if you find yourself in need of a coaster, I'm so sorry, Vaughn, I'm so sorry. If you find yourself in need of a coaster, feel free to go get one from the merch store. There's also a set of 5, I think, if you want to get a set. I'm so sorry for waking you, Vaughn. I'm so sorry. Okay. Aggron is about 2.1 meters tall, so what's that? Like 6'4", 6'5", or something like that. Did it really sound that loud? I'm so sorry. Did it really sound that loud? Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest not to knock things over and to just stay really still. No, XTX, you little shit. You little shit. I was just readjusting. Okay. So Aggron weighs 360 kilograms, which is pretty big. That's pretty big. That's like 720 pounds or something like that. That's pretty big. Its possible moves are Tackle, Harden, Mud Slap, Headbutt, Metal Claw, Iron Defense, Roar, Takedown, Iron Head, Protect, Metal Sound, Iron Tail, Autotomize, Heavy Slam, Double Edge, and Metal Burst. Heavy, yeah. He's a big boy. Yeah. And then there's also Mega Aggron, which is an Iron Armor Pokemon as well. Its type is Steel instead of Steel Rock, so it loses the rock part of it. It grows 0.1 of a meter taller, and it gains 35 kilograms. So it becomes a big fat boy. Big fat boy. And its line is from Aron to Lyron to Aggron to Mega Aggron. Spiked Kirby. Aggron was created to make low kick a viable move, 4 times weakness and a bazillion kilograms. Damn. They made a whole new Pokemon to not make one of the already established moves shit, or make it not shit. That's crazy. That sounds like Nintendo though. Okay, the next Pokemon is Apom. Apom is a long-tail Pokemon. If you haven't seen Apom before, they're a purple monkey-like creature, but their tail has a yellow, almost like one of those sticky hands that you can get as like a prize from a bowling alley or an arcade. The ones where you like flick it and it sticks onto the wall and it's like got 3 fingers. It's like one of those. It's not actually true. Game Freak just made a crappy mon again. I see, Brookie, I see. So Apom is WoW purple. And he's got like yellow on its face where its eyes and mouth are, on the inside of its ears, on its tummy, and on its feet as well. Yellow and purple. Its type is normal. Apom uses the appendage at the end of its tail just like a hand. Its actual hands have lost their dexterity because it relies so much on its tail. So it like nerfed itself by using its tail too much. Its height is 0.8 meters, so a little under half my height, and its weight is 11.5 kilograms, which is about 20 to 23 pounds ish. Its possible moves are Scratch, Tail Whip, Sand Attack, Astonish, Baton Pass, Tickle, Fury Swipes, Swift, Screech, Agility, Double Hit, Fling, Nasty Plot, and Last Resort. And it can evolve into Ambipom. Interesting. I might start doing some of these just at random, so we get to look at some of the other ones. Ooh, Bonsley. I actually quite like Bonsley. Aggron looks cool. Aggron does look cool. I've turned to Bonsley, which is a bonsai type Pokemon. Well, not type, just that's its description. It's a rock type Pokemon. Bonsley and Sudowoodo tripped me up so much when I first saw them. I don't know which generation. They're Kalos and Sinnoh, but it doesn't tell me which generation those are. Bonsai plus Sly. That makes so much sense. Oh yeah, it says how to say it. It says Bonsly. It's not Bonsley. It's Bonsly because it's tricking you. Because I know Sudowoodo as in pseudoscience, right? But I always said Bonsley. It's Bonsly. Aggron's cool as fuck, but it's so shit. Cozy Spiked Kirby, let's go. Sudowoodo is Gen 2 and Bonsley is Gen 4. So it's one of those, they include the pre-evolution later in time. Like Pichu was added after Pikachu. So it's a rock type Pokemon, although it looks like a bonsai, which is where the Sly part comes in. I don't know why I always remember Sudowoodo was a rock type. I don't remember it ever tricking me. It definitely tricked me because it looks like a tree trunk with little green bits on it. Baby Pokemon, yeah. Bonsly prefers to live in dry places. When its body stores excess moisture, it releases water from its eyes, making it look like it's crying, and it can trick you that way. That's crazy. It's 0.5 meters tall. It's 15 kilograms, or about 30 pounds. Fake Tears, these are possible moves, sorry. Fake Tears, Copycat, Flail, Low Kick, Rock Throw, Mimic, Feint Attack, Rock Tomb, Block, Rock Slide, Counter, Sucker Punch, and Double Edge. Rap. The Pokemon... Oh, hang on, I can't read that emoji. Show me the emoji. Or is there no emoji? There's nothing there. Okay. The Pokemon cards for me. Also, I used Feraligatr, almost exclusively in Pokemon Gold back when I was far too young to hold a Game Boy. Oh, I see. I don't know that Pokemon. I'm having trouble pronouncing it. Offusudo-Widow. Yes, yes, yes. I see. So that's how you learnt them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Hi, Lick. Ooh, this is a Pokemon that I've never really been successful in catching and putting on my team when I've played. That's you? That's you? The feral alligator? Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you were Lickitung, Lick. I thought you were Lickitung. Pixie. Hi, Pixie. Hi. Pixie's turning me into Wonko because it says that I'm cute on here and I can't be bothered taking it off. I know this. It is known. Totodil's forever. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't say Lickitung. What did I say? I said... I was listing the moves. Maybe it sounded like it. Rock throw, low kick, mimic, feint attack, rock tomb, block, rock slide, counter, sucker punch, double edge. Maybe it sounded like Lickitung. Pixie. Okay, Forgotten. Yeah. I'm sorry it's too loud at work for you, but have a really lovely shift. We're back to our normal streaming of Bloodborne tomorrow, so yeah, don't worry. We'll be back to normal soon. See ya, Forgotten. Have a good day. Otako, hi. Hi, Otako, how are you? Hi. I've been able to keep my voice not too loud and no screaming so far. I almost did it at the start of the stream when someone, I think it was Vaughn, gifted subs, and I was about to unmute myself and go, like I normally do. Snorkel. Thank you for the $200. Oh my god, holy fucking shit. Thank you so fucking much. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Thank you so much. Did that even register on the points? I don't know. Some of our counters are a bit all fucked up today because things are being counted more than they should, I think, maybe. Thank you so much, Snorkel. I really appreciate your support. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really helps. It really helps. Thank you. But yeah, we were doing a little bit of drawing before, and just sort of while everyone came in, and then we've been reading a little bit from, I have a essential guide to Pokemon from a few generations ago. So we've been reading some of the Pokedex entries and looking at the different types of Pokemon and finding out information about them. And I also have a Legend of Zelda book that has the history of Legend of Zelda, not the Hyrule Historia type thing, but like the history of like the making of the games and the eras in which those games were made and stuff like that. So I might read some of that, soonish maybe. We'll see. It's nice to see you. Ancient history nearly 10 plus years ago, yeah, basically. I'm just gonna mute while I fucking slurp on my smoothie because it's gonna be too loud. I'm like at the bottom of my smoothie, so it's like huge bits of strawberries that didn't actually blend. They make a huge sound. Let's go, Lick. Hopefully your computer will run a bit better with the new SSD because you have more room to put stuff on, hopefully. I was so happy when I got my new SSD. PNG helped me replace it and clone my disk, and my computer does run so much better. Although I've been finding my computer it can be a bit laggy sometimes when I'm streaming in a way that it wasn't before. and I don't know if it's because of the new Windows update that people have been talking about, but we'll see. There's a new patch update for Windows that I need to install on my computer, so I'm hoping that it fixes it. When I'm just doing something like this, it doesn't really matter, but whenever I have to, whenever I launch a game, or if I'm playing Bloodborne or something like that, it has a lot of trouble not lagging. Hope I didn't kill my PC trying to put it in wrong. Did you look it up first, Lick, or did you have someone tell you where to put it? Because hopefully you just didn't shove it in wherever. Hopefully you put it in the right place. But yeah, my computer's been having a little bit of trouble, and I can't quite tell what the issue is, because it should be running perfectly fine now that I have new SSD and my boot drive is nice and free. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. The Pokemon that I turned to just before was actually Dratini. So I've had a lot of bad luck not being able to catch a Dratini and have them on my team, or catching a Dratini really far into my playthrough and not really having the motivation to level them up properly. So, but they look so cute. Dratini and Dragonair are so adorable. They're little snake dudes. And Dragonite's pretty good too, but I really like Dratini and Dragonair. And Dragonair has a ball on its neck and also 2 on its tail. It's really cute. I shoved it into the disk drive so it can download. I'm all good. Okay, look. Okay. Just remove this strand of mango from my teeth that was bothering me. Okay, Dratini's a dragon Pokemon. As Dratini grows, it is constantly in molt. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Shedding its skin to accommodate the life energy that builds up within it. It's pronounced Dratini, so it's good because a few of these Pokemon I've been pronouncing incorrectly. It's 1.8 meters? Are you fucking kidding me? Dratini, I always imagined Dratini really small. And it's taller than I am. But it's 3.3 kilos, which is about 7 pounds. How is it taller than me and 7 pounds? How the fuck does that work? That's crazy. Is it made of air? It's length, Bubby, but still. I thought it would... Stretched out, it's as tall as me in the first form? That's crazy. Martini Dragon, yeah. Good luck, Lick. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck. He's a noodle boy, yeah. Okay, Lick. So it's very, very light, and it's really long. It's really long. Its possible moves are Wrap, Leer, Thunderwave, Twister, Dragon Rage, Slam, Agility, Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail, Dragon Rush, Safeguard, Dragon Dance, Outrage, and Hyper Beam. I mean, Ferret towers over you. That is also crazy though, because I imagined that as just a little guy, you know? Okay, I've just put my feet up so I'm a little bit more comfortable. I might just move my model up just a little bit. Hang on. And my mic over a bit closer. There we go, a bit more comfy. Hi Ash, how are you? I hope your day was okay. Hi. I know you've been at work today, so I hope that your day was good. Yay. He's 5'11" when standing on his tail. That's so crazy. Because, Dragonair looks really long, but Dratini, it doesn't actually look that long. Hi, Lick. Hi. Hope you had a good day, Ash. I feel bonita, thank you. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound alerts. I did turn them down, but I hoped that you could still hear them a little bit. I just turn it up just a little bit. No sound. Okay, but there was sound before on what was it? On the whip one. Do I not have sound on alerts at all here? But I have the alerts. I have the alerts section on here. I might not have the audio source. Give me a sec. I might not be able to fix this right now, but that's okay. Not sure how to fix that one. I'm gonna go shower. Okay, have a good shower, Ash. Yeah. You take care. But that character's voice is like worse than nails on a chalkboard for me, so being silent was an improvement. That's okay, it's okay. Pokey, I don't know if you have a soda stream, but I just got in the mail the other day Cherry Pepsi Max, so no sugar, in cherry flavour, which I have not seen in Australia before, but SodaStream are doing a Cherry Pepsi Max syrup. I have not seen Cherry Pepsi in our stores, but it's very possible that they're selling it if SodaStream has a syrup. But yeah, I'm drinking that right now and it's actually pretty good. It's pretty comparable to like full sugar Dr. Pepper and cherry Coke and stuff. But it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. I'm not sure if you're a huge Pepsi fan, but it's really good. Okay, the next Pokemon that I've turned to is Dusknoir. Dusknoir is like kind of scary to me because of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Hi Sleepy Will, hi. But high fructose corn syrup is where the flavor is. Nah, it's also where the cancer is. But yeah, this Pokemon is pretty like spooky to me because of the story of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Let's go, Knight. I'm so happy you got a response. You've been waiting and stressing like crazy over this. I'm really, really happy that you got a response. Yeah. Hi, Sleepy Will. I'm hoping it gives you a lot of relief to have that letter from, or, have your professor promise they're gonna do it tomorrow. Yeah. Poor thing's been stressing about this for so long. It's crazy. Okay, Dusknoir is its additional description as a blank Pokemon is a grip-up Pokemon, which I'm assuming is because of its big hands that can grip things, because it doesn't even have feet. But I think being a VTuber has slightly ruined me because I see the word gripper and all I think about is feet. The unfortunate fact of academia is that professors are just older students when it comes to deadlines. Yeah, and that's stressful. I'm sorry you have to deal with it, but it is, yeah, I would assume quite common, yeah. Slightly. Okay, Dusknoir's type is Ghost. Dusknoir senses signals from the spirit world with its antenna on its head. The signals tell it to guide lost spirits and sometimes people. And it's pronounced Dusknoir, so I think I'm saying it pretty okay. It's actually really tall. She wasn't green before VTubing. Oh my god, wait till he finds out that I'm not green right now. Actually, that's a partial lie. It's a partial lie because my hair is dyed green right now. my bangs are green, but my skin isn't. No. Just a white woman jump scare, that's all. So Dusknoir's height is 2.2 meters and his weight is 106.6 kilograms. So that's like 212-ish pounds. It's pretty big. Oh, and my nails are green. That's right. And my eyes are green. Yeah. Pronunciation is wrong in my opinion. I pronounce it like Dusknoir. Well, yes. I feel like it's just phonetically spelled out though, because not everyone knows how to say noir. Or am I? Because I feel like I'm saying noir. Or did I say Dusknoir? I think it might just be my pronunciation, like in my accent in general, maybe. Because I see it as noir, as in black. Yes. As in it means black, not night. Yeah. It might just be my how would I describe my accent? It's not quite bogan, but it's not very proper either. It's very average. Okay, Dusknoir can use the moves Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Gravity, Bind, Leer, Nightshade, Disable, Foresight, Astonish, Confuse Ray, Shadow Sneak, Pursuit, Curse, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Punch, Hex, Mean Look, Payback, and Future Sight. Thank you, Underfighter. Let me stretch. The only two I really am a stickler about are Arceus and Giratina, with some fringe cases. Is it Giratina? Actually, let's look at what the... Oh, here it is. Giratina. Yeah, Giratina, yeah. The amount of people calling Arceus Arceus. Yeah, I was saying it Arceus for a while. God, so many Pokemon. Yes, if you pronounce it, if you pronounce it Giratina like a giraffe. But it says in the handbook. Or is it G? I don't know. It says Gear. It says GEAR-UH-TEE-NA. Giratina. No, Giratina. But that's not what the book says. And it's a G. A G goes G. Oh, yeah, Giratina is wrong. Yes, I was gonna say Giratina. So if I pronounce it how it says it phonetically, it does sound like I'm saying it wrong as well, because I say gear, but Americans say it gear. So they would say Giratina, whereas I say Giratina. Bubby's having an asthma attack. Someone get an inhaler. Oh no. Hi George, how are you? Hi. It's nice to see you. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Oh my god. So I made a bookmark for this book by sticky taping a ribbon. Sticky taping a ribbon to the back page and then using the ribbon as a bookmark. And it's bookmarked to almost the middle of the book, and it's on Miltank. I was looking up Miltank the last time I used this book. It's like people who pronounce it GIF instead of GIF, like it's not that hard. I'm glad you're doing well, George. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. A bit tired today, but it's okay. Today we're having a nice chill day, nice easy day. So yeah, I saved this book onto the Miltank page, so I might as well read this one out. It's Milk Cow Pokemon, and it's a normal type. Miltank produces more than 5 gallons of milk every day. I actually don't know how much that is, because I don't understand gallons. I'm assuming it's a lot. The milk has a sweet flavour that people of all ages enjoy. Pronounced Miltank. It's 1.2 meters and 75.5 kilograms. It's not that big. It's not as big as a real cat. It's a lot. It can know tackle, growl, defense curl, stomp, milk drink. There's a move called milk drink. Bide, roll out, body slam, zen headbutt, captivate, gyro ball, heel bell, and wake up slap. It's half of a 10-gallon hat. That's not helpful. Americans will use anything but the metric system, I swear. 5 of those large plastic bottles. Okay, because I have seen those plastic milk bottles in movies and cartoons. We don't make them that big here. There's 5 of those. If you've seen a gas can, it's that. Not in real life. It's like a gallon, but 5 of them. Oh, thanks, Keenan. That's really fucking helpful. Like the fat gas tanks. I don't think I've been in person next to one, because seeing something on TV or in a movie is slightly different to seeing it in comparison to yourself in real life. So I haven't really seen one of those, unless you're talking about what you would attach to a barbecue to give it gas, because I'm not sure if it's the same thing. Glad I could help. Yeah, you fucker. We might read 1 or 2 more of these, and then maybe I might do some more drawing, if that's okay with people. And we can just do some yapping. Milk drink is an actual move and it heals the user. Damn. I'm assuming that only Miltank or any other cow-related Pokemon can probably use that one. Around the same size, I guess. Okay. We must learn about Squimsh. Oh, good point. I was trying to turn to the word Squimsh, but then I remembered it's not actually called that. It's called Sandshrew and Sandslash. Drawing, yeah. Okay. So we'll read both. Sandshrew is a mouse Pokemon. I think that's what Pikachu's actually said to be as well, a mouse Pokemon. Its type is ground. When Sandshrew rolls up into a ball, its tough hide keeps it safe. It lives in the desert and sleeps in a burrow under sand. And you say it's Sandshrew. Its height is 0.6 meters and it's 12 kilograms. He's just a little guy. He's so small. Oh, sorry. Drawing. Said in a whispered tone. I'm speaking in a low volume voice right now, but I'm not technically whispering. I'd say this is loud whispering. So when I whisper like this, I'm not actually sure how much you're picking up. It looks like it's picking up on my mic, but I'm not quite sure if it's cutting out, So the possible moves of Sandshrew: a scratch, defense curl, sand attack, poison sting, rollout, rapid spin, swift, fury cutter, magnitude, fury swipes, sand tomb, slash, dig, gyro ball, swords dance, sandstorm, and earthquake. Sounds fine, yeah. Is it Otako? I'm glad. I've been really thinking about softly reading excerpts of things and recording them and putting them on YouTube, because people have been requesting it, but it's more of a time thing for me right now to find the time to sit down and record. Squimsh deserved one more hug before he died. Oh, Squimsh, poor little thing. Yeah, you like El Taco? yeah. I know Knight and a few other people have been asking me to do it, and I've been thinking about exactly what I want to do, because yeah, I do have this Legend of Zelda history book that I would like to do a little bit of reading from. Not too much though, because I don't want to infringe on any copyright. But it's not like I'm making any money from my YouTube. I have under 300 subs on YouTube, so I need quite a lot more. Speaking of followers and subs, if you didn't see in the top left-hand corner up here, we're at 2,591 followers out of 2,600. We're getting really close to the next milestone. We're very close, yeah. So I've just put it up there so you guys can see the progress. Yeah. We're so close. Sandshrew using rollout and rapid spin looks like Sonic when spinning. Yeah, he's just a good boy, isn't he? Sandshrew is such a good boy. And Sandslash, which is the next one. So Sandslash is also a ground type, and it has sections of hardened hide from the spikes that cover Sandslash's body. The spikes protect it in battle and can also be used as a weapon. So little Sandshrew, small squimsh, is very smooth, and Sandslash has the spikes coming out of its back. Its height is 1 meter and it's 29.5 kilos. So it almost doubles in size, not quite doubles in size. More than double the weight, but a little less than double the height. So it grows quite big. Possible moves are Scratch, Defense Curl, Sand Attack, Poison Sting, Rollout, Rapid Spin, Swift, Fury Cutter, Magnitude, Fury Swipes, Crush Claw, Sand Tomb, Slash, Dig, Gyro Ball, Sword Stance, Sandstorm and Earthquake. Can do so many moves, such a good boy. I love Squimsh so much. I can't wait to draw Squimsh. It's going to be so much fun. More dense ball of good boy. Exactly, George. That's exactly what Sandslash is. Yeah. I have so many art pieces going on at the moment. I'm like wanting to reopen my comms, but I have to do a bit more work on some of the pieces that I'm doing before I can do that. What have I got on at the moment? I'm doing that piece for the honey buns, which is really big. That's the biggest thing stopping me from opening comms again for now. And so I need to do a bit more work on that. I didn't do much work on the weekend because I was in a bit of pain. So I didn't get around to it. But there's that one. There's the Pokemon Nuzlocke piece, which I'm also trying to edit little bits and pieces of the playthrough together. To make a YouTube video from that. It's going to be like not quite a highlights clip where it's just banger after banger of jokes, but it's going to be more like all of the content of the Nuzlocke, all the important parts, all of the dialogue read, all of that sort of snipped together, and then if there's some funny moments, adding them in too. But cutting out like all of the alerts, all of the like random conversation that maybe is slightly off topic, that doesn't pertain to the Nuzlocke and all that stuff. So hopefully it's a bit more of like a continuous viewing experience, but it's not going to be quite like a best of, you know. But they all look amazing. Thanks, George. I'm trying really hard. Yeah. So when that, hopefully I'll just slowly work on that piece and the editing, and then they'll be ready at a similar time, so I'm not rushing that one. I started my ref sheet ages ago, and I never went back to it because I always had other work to be doing, so I have that. At some point I've got to do that. And then, what else? I have a bunch of pieces on my iPad that I need to do, which we can probably switch to in a sec. I've got a bunch of custom buds to do, and I started doing the colouring of one of them earlier. Let me open my iPad up so I know it's opening on the right thing. Here's one of them. Here's one I prepared earlier. This one's Chaka's bud. So we have some custom buds. I'm nearly finished my palm top taco entry for the competition. And then I also have a birthday piece I'm working on too. I know, Chris, the work never stops. I know. It's there's a lot on my art plate right now, unfortunately. So I'm trying to be relaxed when I draw, so I'm not like going hard constantly, because otherwise I won't have enough energy to do the Sub-BALLS-thon streams. Sub-BALLS-thon's just a very busy time in general, so I'm trying to find that balance. But it's preventing me from having comms open for a little bit. I'm glad you think it's cozy, George. I'm really glad, because ASMR is not really something I'm experienced in. So I'm glad you like it. But yeah, this is Chaka's bud. We started doing this at the start of stream. I'm gonna keep working on it. I might just move it over a little bit. Like this. So I'm not covering it. And then we can shrink it down. Oops. Shrink it down so it fits in the frame. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So we got some of the fur done. I really like the background sounds I've got on now. If you don't know, they're from Breath of the Wild. And these are the sort of sounds you'd hear in Breath of the Wild at the campfires and the resting spots. The stables and the inns, that kind of thing. I would love to once again have the experience of playing Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom for the first time, because both of them gave me a really intense feel of wanting to explore and find out things about the world that not every game makes me have. And I know some people didn't really vibe with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom in that way, but for me, I really enjoyed it. And it's probably because I have a really big love for the characters of Breath of the Wild and the Zelda series in general, you know? I used to have this Legend of Zelda hoodie that I wore everywhere, and I also had a Legend of Zelda t-shirt that I wore everywhere as well when I was a teenager. Every time we had a free dress day at school, because if you didn't know, in Australia most schools have uniforms, I would always wear my Zelda t-shirt and my Zelda hoodie and stuff. I loved it. It's missing some yeah, for the full experience. Yeah. Just Link casually going around causing chaos. My mum would often beg me to not wear my Zelda hoodie and t-shirt out. She's like, come on, you can borrow some of my clothes. I'm like, no, I want to wear my Zelda hoodie. She's like, look, you have to learn how to dress properly. I'm like, I am dressed properly. She did teach me how to dress, because I loved wearing dresses and things when I was a teacher, but I definitely didn't when I was a teenager. Much preferred a more tomboyish look. Breath of the Wild was my intro to... Breath of the Wild was your intro to Legend of Zelda? I never got around to Tears of the Kingdom. I loved Tears of the Kingdom. I think if you really loved Breath of the Wild, you will probably really enjoy Tears of the Kingdom. But if you didn't enjoy Breath of the Wild, while I think Tears of the Kingdom is probably an improvement on it, you may not enjoy it if you didn't really like Breath of the Wild. Listen to that wind. I really don't like the wind. The place that I live in is notoriously known for being very windy by locals. It's not that well-known place, so it's not gonna dox me or anything. But everyone who visits the area or works in the area is constantly complaining about how windy it is. I try and go for a walk, and even in summer I have to wear like a headband or something covering my ears, otherwise my ears will hurt from the wind. Maybe that's just me being like pathetically built or something, but I struggle with it. There's wind in Australia? Yeah, there is. There's also rain and sun and lots of other different weather conditions. I live in a stretch of land called Tornado Alley. Okay, it's not that windy, and that's crazy. Is that just a seasonal thing? Or is it windy all the time? Typically, you only hear about things like, I don't even know if they're tornadoes in Australia, but, twisters and things like that. Sort of more tropical areas like Queensland. I wish it was seasonal. Oh no, that's terrible. I don't believe in wind. I wish it was as simple as that night. I check on the weather app that I have sometimes, and it tells me that the pollen rating is not too bad, but because it's so windy here, I feel like even if the pollen rating is good, it like whips up all the grass and all of the everything, and I feel like that's enough to make me have hay fever year round, unfortunately. If the wind blows, I simply say no thank you, and it legally can't. Wait, no, I accepted it. There we go. It legally can't blow you. It's crazy. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild. I even got the DLC and got the motorcycle and a full power master sword. Nice, George. The motorcycle's pretty fun. Hi, Wacky. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Hi. Whispers excessively loudly. Oh no, what the fuck is this? Hi, Golden Oliver. Hi. The US gets most tornadoes of every country in the world. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Wacky. Oh, Taco. You can't crunch, Wacky. You gotta leave some for the rest of us, okay? Wacky's like, oh, I can't believe you do this. It's not like you do this every time you see me or anything. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Bubby the Pool Whisperer. Could you imagine? Hi, Onty. Hi. We got that large flat farmland in the center of the country, great for making tornadoes. Damn. I'm surprised there aren't more tornadoes and stuff in the middle of Australia. Then maybe there are and I'm just not aware of it. I feel like I don't really hear anything about that in the middle of Australia. Maybe it's because no one lives there. I don't know, wonder. Yeah, we're doing ASMR today. Doing ASMR. We're just chilling. Really enjoyed the dungeon run with limited inventory. I found that so hard, George. I actually didn't complete it, but then again, that was before I played Dark Souls and stuff, so I feel like I have a lot more resilience in terms of gaming now. I went around and turned all the wood into charcoal for Link to nom on to heal. Did you really do that? Holy shit. You don't know fear of wind until you hear someone you've never heard curse before say, kids, get the fuck inside, and you look up to see a funnel cloud forming above you. Holy shit, that's so scary. That sounds so scary. Oh my god. Aussies have mini tornadoes called Willy Willies. You're fucking with me, Onty. I've never heard the phrase Willy Willies. Can you put your mic in front of your face from it? It is in front of my face. It is in front of my face. Yeah. Just colouring in the little green and blue bud on top of Chaka's cute little head. If you bomb all the trees, you can get wood bundles which you can cook in a pot and they heal 1/4 of a heart. I did not know that you could put wood in the cooking pot. Oh, yeah, I'm right in front of my mic. Is it not loud enough? Is that the issue? Is the music too loud? That's the real nickname? Damn. Oh, George, you most definitely did. You can't consume charcoal and there be no repercussion for that, I don't think. A failed dish, yeah. Poor Link. Poor Link having to eat charcoal just to survive. Do 1 bundle of wood at a time for max amount of burnt wood chip. This level of audio is surprisingly calming, Ari. I'm glad you find it calming. I've done one of these streams before. I did one last year. It's kind of become an annual Sub-BALLS-thon activity, I guess. And I'm usually pretty nervous before them because I don't want to be cringe. I don't want to be cringe. We were reading some Pokedex entries before. Pardon me. And looking at a bunch of different types of Pokemon. And now we're doing a little bit of drawing. I'm doing a custom bud right now. This one's Chaka's. We're going to be doing some more of these, not tomorrow, but the day after for our arting stream as well. Did some Googling. Apparently Australia gets about 60 to 80 tornadoes per year, mostly by the coast, yeah, and I think it's closer up near Queensland as well in the tropical areas. In comparison, the US gets 1,200 tornadoes a year. That's a big difference. Seems the air currents in Australia are just aren't favourable for tornado development, which is a good thing because we already get a bunch of bushfires and some of our states get really bad flooding too. Americans call their version a dust devil, which is far less Dust devil is much more appropriate than willy willy though. Activates stress. Surprising. What are you saying? Calming ASMR stream activates stress in you? Really? You're always soothing, Bubby. You don't need to give yourself that. You're like, please don't give yourself the medical condition asthma for us. And I'm like, no, not that asthma. Tired looking bud, yeah. Chaka is just chilling. He's cozy and he's tired. Fun fact, you can get fire tornadoes if a tornado does go through a forest fire. That is absolutely terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. No thank you. No thank you. I might give Chaka some blushies as well. I usually give the buds like little blushy cheeks. Because they're really cute, and cute little creatures have blushy cheeks when I draw them. Not necessarily in real life. In my headcanon they do. And some little blush lines as well. He has a cold. No. He's just blushy. You're cutie patootie. All buds are cutie patooties. I was actually looking over the Bulby lore section of Discord because I was trying to find some inspiration for some voice lines I was recording for a project I'm a part of. And I can really clearly see in my mind an animated lore video, and I feel like maybe next Sub-BALLS-thon I should prepare an animated lore video, but it's going to be a lot of work. This one needs some sleep. Yeah, I think you all need some sleep. The amount of bots that have insomnia or regularly have a bad night's sleep, you all need some sleep. Apparently the specific dish made from wood or ores is called rock hard food, and the wiki thinks that Link is fine when eating it due to eating the rock roast with the Gorons. Oh, so Link is just, as the kids would say, built different. Yeah guys. What? Did I say something? Had a good eat this one. Oh, wait, am I calling you out, Keenan, for not having a good sleep? It's too hot to sleep last night. Wanty, how hot was it for you? Yesterday, I had about 31 degrees during the day, Celsius. However, it cooled right down in the afternoon, and I had like rain and thunderstorms all evening and a nice cool breeze, and it was so amazing. There's like nothing better than having had to deal with the hot weather in the summer and then a cool change comes through and it's all rainy and stormy. It's such a nice feeling. It's just that everyone needs to sleep. Well, I personally get a total 8 hours of sleep over a period of time. Well, that's good. Yeah, mine is also split. Mine is also split because of my health condition. I can't really go for a typical like 16 hours awake all in one go. Same with streaming. I really struggle to stream for long periods of time. 37 degrees. Whew, that's warm. That's warm. I did cool it. Oh, it cooled to 26. Yeah, but still humid. Yeah, it's fair. What period of time that's classified? I hope you mean every day. Every day, Kieran. Let's go. Once you got cool weather today. I also have cool weather today. It's about 17 degrees Celsius, so it's not too hot. It's not too hot at all. Surely, Kieran is getting 8 hours of sleep a day. That's why I chat reflex streamer, so if Bubby doesn't get normal sleep, then the buds won't. Yeah, but my sleep is abnormal because of my health conditions. Not because of staying up too late playing video games or watching anime, which I'm not saying all of you do, but there are certainly a portion of you who stay up too late playing video games. Chat reflex streamer. What if I have a condition where I want to stay up late? But Bobby, Mum said I can stay up late. Surely I haven't had insomnia since before Twitch existed as a platform. Quite a few of you have insomnia. It sucks. I don't typically have insomnia, but I do occasionally get a restless sleep. And it's partially because of my restless legs. Or sometimes it's because of pain, but I wouldn't classify it as insomnia, I don't think. I did more Googling. Canada takes place for most tornadoes at 100 per year. For the most or for the least? Which is still less than a tenth of the US tornado counter. We've got that high quality tornado farming grounds. That's crazy. We all have the bud condition. You're not my supervisor. Tornado maxing, yeah. A very unfortunate thing to be maxing in. Any Australians in the chat? Just by the way, if you have a soda stream from the SodaStream website, you can now order cherry Pepsi, and it tastes really good in my opinion. I've never seen an Australian version of cherry Pepsi before. I've only seen it in the US, and it is a non-fructose corn syrup type. So I don't know if they're selling cherry Pepsi as bottled or canned in the stores, I'm not sure, but you can definitely buy it from SodaStream Australia. SodaStreamer, I didn't think we were close enough for that yet. Oh my god, can you imagine if I got a sponsorship with SodaStream? I wonder if they sponsor VTubers. I wonder if it's worth reaching out. I feel like until I have partner, no one's gonna accept me into any of the programs, but I might be wrong. Insomnia maxing is also important. Oh, George, yeah. I'm knowledge maxing. I'm actually really curious if SodaStream does partnerships. I bet they don't. I bet they don't. Hydrate Redeem would become Stream the Soda Redeem. Yeah, I can redo my Soda Stream. I can re-gas the water in front of you and show you guys how to do it. Let's look into it. It's okay. I'm gonna look. Thanks, George. Oh, big stretch. I feel like you can hear my chair sounds. That was not a fart. That was a chair. Thanks to Hydrate. Rebrand into a soda VTuber. I already am a soda VTuber. Do you know how much Pepsi I drink? I try and drink just as much, if not more, water, but I do drink a lot. Sure, it was. Thank you, George, for caring. Thank you. You might think with all the tornadoes the US gets that we must have all been blown away by the winds, but this isn't the case. The tornadoes prefer to stay localized to the Great Plains. I've lived in the US my whole life and I've never seen a tornado because I live near too many hills. Interesting. That is really interesting. Okay. Let's have a look. SodaStream's website. They don't have an obvious partnerships tab. However, they have a careers page. Maybe they don't do partnerships. They might not. It'd be really cool if they did, because I'm not going to be able to fucking get sponsored by Pepsi. Can you imagine? Tornadoes aren't allowed to take you to a secondary location. You gotta water the bubby and the buds with peppers. Yeah. Did you know that if you scaled a pancake to the size of Kansas, Kansas would be flatter and by a lot? And I've never thought about that. PepsiCo careers. That'd probably be in marketing and sales. Because yeah, they still don't have a partnership section, which is really sad. Maybe I should email them. But they're probably just gonna say, we don't sponsor people. We don't sponsor people. I would love a SodaStream sponsorship. That would be really cool because I use it all the time. One T, note to self, I need to make a Kansas-sized pancake one day. That's very funny. This is super cozy vibes. I like this. This is a nice relaxed stream. I only read tornadoes and location and my mind immediately went to switching to your secondary tornado is always faster than reloading. That's very funny. If you scaled a pancake up to the size of the Earth and bent it into a sphere, the Earth would also be flatter than a pancake. Yeah, checks out. I feel like that makes sense, considering the flatness of a pancake in comparison to its height. It would end up being pretty chunky if you scaled it up that far. Woohoo. Turns out gravity likes smushing things into spheres and does a pretty good job at that. Yeah. We all become ball in the end. Making an Earth-sized pancake sounds hard. It sure does. That comment reminds me of I can't remember who it was or what their account name was, but there was this like YouTuber or like TikToker or someone. It was a while ago. It was quite a few years ago, and for every milestone they baked that amount of cookies, except they got really popular and then they had to do like 100,000 cookies and stuff, and they were actively dying trying to complete the baking of so many cookies. And I can't for the life of me remember who they were. I think they stopped doing content creation a little while ago. How did they test it? Booba are the pinnacle of gravity. Oh yeah, Booba's like the answer to life, I think. I just got a text from a number that I don't know that said, "Are you home?" And I sent back a paragraph of nonsense. They just responded, "Haven't seen what they said yet. This could go many ways." Okay, let's go PNG. Keep us updated on the situation. If you scaled a pancake up to the size of the Earth, you would be squished. Let me see if I can find what the account was. It's Keenan, bro. Just answer my question. I made amount of cookies for followers I gained. I wonder if this will bring up anything. What about I made cookies for everyone who followed me. It's really bugging me that I can't remember the content creator who did this. But yeah, basically they periodically made the amount of cookies that it was for each of the milestones that they hit. So when they hit like 1,000 followers or whatever, they made 1,000 cookies. Except they got really, really popular and then they ended up making 1 billion cookies. Well, not 1 billion, but like a lot. So it's not quite what I'm really curious about what PNG said to them. Holy 1 billion, yeah, not quite 1 billion, but they ended up making a lot of cookies. Instead of an Earth-sized pancake, they could make a pancake-sized Earth. I feel like making a pancake-sized Earth is much more realistic of an endeavor. It was Joanna Cedia. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, it was Joanna Cedia. And then she stopped making content. I remember she was like going through like a skin condition type thing, like eczema, I think. And she held off making as much content. But and then she was also in college and she was struggling to balance life a bit. And she hurt her back, I think. She hurt her back or something and she had to like lay in bed. And like I remember like she did like paintings and stuff while in bed because she couldn't like get up. 3 million cookies for 3 million subscribblers. Yeah. Yeah, she stopped making content. It was so sad. They said, "Do you have a confession?" Okay, what kind of crazy confession are you going to give to them, PNG? if you squish the earth into a size of a small marble, you wouldn't need to squish it anymore. It'll squish itself the rest of the way into a black hole. Okay, note to self, don't squish the earth. But what if I squish you guys? Because you guys are my whole world. Will that create a black hole? Because I really don't want that to happen. I googled baking cookies for every subscriber and got the 3 million views. Yeah, I don't know if she successfully made the 3 million cookies or if she gave up. It would. Pancake-sized terrestrial body that can support life is more plausible than a pancake-sized terra firma. Yeah, I would say so. I guess so. Give me a sec. I have to calculate the Schwarzschild radius of a bud. The fact that I don't even know what that measurement is. Yeah, I remember watching Joanna Cedia's videos like over and over again because she was just so fucking funny. Really good content creator. But she's not making anything anymore. Oh my god. Sage. I'm not reading that out loud. Why have we not created our own colony planet? I don't know, Kiernan. I know some answers to some things, but I can't give you the answer to such a question. For the purpose of argument, is the bud rotating while you're squishing them? They might be kicking their little legs, but I wouldn't say that they're rotating, no. It's how much you gotta squish something to make a black hole. Oh, that's specific, huh? Took every blood vessel in someone's body and laid it out in a straight line, that you'd be charged with murder? That's crazy. Can't you plead the case that it was just for science? If you get caught. Right now I'm colouring in the little hearts on the blanket for Chaka, and then we're going to do the clovers, and then it's going to be pretty much done. Your Honor, you weren't even here. Whole planet would need to fit in a bottle's level of squish, so a lot, true. Just doing the highlights on the hearts now. Your Honor, I'd like to double it and pass it on to the next person. Do you have a source for that? Lick, did your computer survive? Are you on your PC or are you still mobile, Lick? You got so much space now, let's go. Let's go. You're finished, let's go. I'm glad it worked. Let's go. Space. Yippee. Okay, colouring in the clovers now. Giving them the shadows. Same brain cell, yeah. Yeah. Woohoo. I love the owl sounds. They just remind me of Royal Owl. And I love Royal Owl. Your Honor, if I think therefore I am is true, then my client was not at the crime scene because he clearly did not think. That's very funny. Did you guys know that it's true, it's real. She's such a poet, I cry. Oh my gosh. I did not know that. Well, now you know. Now you know. At some point, you have to look up the real lawyer quotes Ace Attorney videos because they're shocking. Oh my god. I'm sleepy-eepy today. Normally I have a little rest before stream, but I was preparing for stream today, so I didn't have a rest. So I'm a little bit sleepy-eepy. Sultry, is it, Yui? I don't know if it's sultry. I'm just speaking quietly. Hi, Yui. Going through the process of moving everything over so my old drive can now piece. Yeah. It is, really. Sleepy-eepy, bubby-dubby, yeah. Sleepy-eepy. Are you qualified to... Is that quoting Ace Attorney? Or is it real lawyer quotes in the style of Ace Attorney? Is that what it is? Is that the video you're referring to? I think I understand now. I think I understand. Because even though I haven't played Ace Attorney, I know enough to appreciate how funny that would be. It's quoting a real lawyer. Yeah, okay. I see. I love all the animal sounds in the background. It's really cozy. Okay, one more clover to do the shadows for, and then I can highlight them. And then I'm pretty sure it's like just about done. I can show you some of the other buds that I've been working on sketching, because I've done a bunch of the sketches, but I just haven't finished them because I want to do them on stream. So people who have qualified for a personalized bud get to see them be worked on at least somewhat. These stairs you fell down, do they also go up? Is a great one. That's so funny. Ash, I love you, Ash. Hi. Real lawyer quotes in Ace Attorney, so like car crash vids recreated in Roblox. Yeah. Brooke is adorable. No, Ash, you have no proof. I have this terrible fear that when people meet me in real life, that they're not going to have exactly the same opinion on me as they do with me as a VTuber. Because like I think like body language and stuff contributes a lot to how people view you. No one who went to TwitchCon felt that way, at least didn't say it to my face, but I feel like I'm just a very awkward person in general. Hi, Ash. Proof? No, George. If you aren't green, I'll riot. Alright, looks like I'm getting in full green body paint that won't come off for 2 weeks, just so Kinnan's satisfied. I think that's a reasonable reaction to that statement. I'm also going to be very awkward around Ash, only for the reason that I'm scared of him picking me up and yelling that I'm cute to everyone, because he has threatened to do that upon meeting me. Very scary. Very scary prospect. So if you could squish me many orders of magnitude smaller than a neutron, but still more than a couple of orders of magnitude larger than a Planck distance, then a bud could become a black hole. They'd evaporate pretty quickly though, about 1/100th of a nanosecond. They would explode with a force of about 30 of the largest nuclear weapons ever developed. Damn, that's some hardcore maths you did. God damn. Okay, so I'm probably not going to squish you guys that hard. So I think we're okay. I don't want to kill you. I need you guys. Guys are my whole world. Alright, Chukka's bud's nearly finished. I've got to do the tail leaf, and then I think it's just about done. Whoa, big hydrate. Thanks, Underfighter. Hydrate, thank you. It would be a lot of squimshing. Also probably be the end of all humanity, probably. We don't want that. We just want to have a happy, fun, gay time on the internet, you know? No squash. No squimsh. We do want squash. We do want societal squash. Ash, attention everyone, this group is cute. George, that's literally what Ash has threatened to do to me when he meets me, which will likely be at the convention. Bruh. No squimsh. No squimsh. Speaking of, if you didn't see my Discord post announcement or my social media post announcements, there is going to be a BubblyCon 2026. But it's not going to be in America because I can't travel there 2 years in a row. I know Australia is very far away, but this time it'll be an opportunity for whoever wants to do some international travel, which is going to be very few people I know, but mainly for the Australians who couldn't come to TwitchCon last year because that's too far away. Going to be meeting up at PAX in Melbourne in October, so if you're interested, I'd go check out the details. I have a button to press yet. Hi Annie, hi. I imagine most of my viewership who, you know, wouldn't be able to make it to somewhere in the US because of work and whatever, you know, that's kind of unrealistic. Coming over to Australia is even more unrealistic, so I totally get it. But it's a good opportunity for my Australian and New Zealand viewers to come over and hang out at PAX, so just letting you know that that's on if you're interested. Looking into it, yeah, Melbourne PAX, it's October 9th to October 11th, and I'll be there like a little bit before and a little bit after too. Oh no, Annie, oh no. A 1T when button must smash. Your vacation, yeah? I don't know if Chukka is here in chat, but this is Chukka's bud, and I might give it like a white outline and remove the white background from it at a later date, because the request only requested the bud and not like a background or anything. Trying to convince an Aussie friend to attend PAX Oz. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, here's another one that I've been preparing. This one's Vaughn's one. I think the cat's just knocked something over if you heard that. This one is a Vaughn. He's a sleepy guy, and he's got his Game Boy and his glasses. I added to him. Background is extra. I mean, there just wasn't a specified... Oh my god, I can hear the cats getting into stuff. There just wasn't a specified background. And this one was... Who requested this one? It's on the tip of my tongue. Someone requested a lurking bud next to a time. It was you, Infinite. It was you. This is the draft of your one. Oh, nice one, T. Yeah, it'll be a good opportunity too, because you don't have to go to the convention every single day if you don't want to. You can come and go as you please, and we'll be trying to do things as a group for everyone who's coming at least a couple of times outside of the con. So yeah, legally distinct Game Boy. Yeah, one T. Yeah. A copyright-free game child. Yeah. And then I started the sketch for Licks. Although, I don't think I did this in layers. A little bit. There's the throwing of the bud up in the air. but it's a little bit hard to see when it's just in the sketch phase. And then this one is a sketch for Rage's one, but it isn't really much of anything just yet. And then I haven't finished the sketch of Ashes, but I've done a little bit of progress on a few of them. Yeah, I've been doing little bits here and there when I can. But yeah, we have our legally distinct Game Boy. And this is what Vaughn is probably doing right now. Just fucking Eepin. Eepy little guy. Eepy little guy. I'm slightly concerned about the noises I just heard from the cats. So I am just going to take this opportunity to go check out what the fuck they've broken. And I will be back in a few minutes. And I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back, okay? Alu, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Okay. This is what I meant to do. Alu. Yes, I did, Chris. Alu. The mop was knocked over, which is the big bang that I heard, and some of the cat toys had been knocked off the coffee table onto the ground. Which is what I heard. So someone, I don't know if it was Madam, I don't know if it was Elvira, was playing around. I would have been quite sad now. Hi everyone. I still got my peppers. I checked on the cats, and now we're back. We're back for just a little bit longer. A little bit longer, just do a bit more drawing. I timed that really poorly with the ads. Could have just waited a little bit longer. I didn't realize the ads were coming up. When do they happen? I guess it depends. I guess it depends on when I start my stream, right? As to when they're gonna happen. I noticed the see-through egg. The see-through egg. Whereabouts? On the timer bud? Oh, on the bud's head. This? Yeah. I haven't coloured that one in yet. Yeah. Should be running at the hour of stream mark roughly. Yes. I have like a variation of about 20 minutes of when I start normally, so they're not always like top of the hour, and I forgot when they be. To try and time it a bit better. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to go to gym tonight again. I went to gym not yesterday, the day before, and I was very tired afterwards, but I did a pretty okay job at going, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to go again tonight. You can choose to run ads early. Do I have it on my stream manager? Can I add it as a button? Let me look. Because I should get into the habit of running the ads when I leave, instead of trying to time myself to the ads. Here we go. I guess I'll just... How long are they normally? Are they normally like 3 minutes? You can choose to run the ads manually, but the default button is 1 minute instead of 3 minutes. You can add your own button though. Yeah, I think the ones that run every hour are the 3-minute ones, so I can choose to run it early. And then, yeah, okay, I've got it on my like stream manager on my OBS now, so I should be able to click that from now on. It is a feature, it's just not defaulted on the, you can like add tiles for stuff, and none of the ad stuff are on there by default on OBS. So I just had to add it manually. That's okay, it's on there. Amount you have to set in order to not have pre-rolls for everyone who opens streams. Yes, okay. As far as I'm aware, my pre-rolls are off. So I find it really difficult when I'm like trying to just get the vibe of someone before I commit to like sitting in on their stream. And if I'm immediately hit with ads, it really discourages me. So I try and not have pre-rolls on. And have it on the hour. Set to 3 minutes every hour then off. Yeah. Bad for viewer retention. Yeah, I find it really annoying as a viewer. Like, I know ads are the reality, but it's annoying when I'm just trying to switch in between channels to see what's going on and see what I want to watch. Puppy can press it 3 times 1 per minute to get 3 minutes of continuous ads. Nah, there's a 3-minute ad button. I find that ads so annoying because it's not like they benefit me in particular. It's really only partners and people who have like the ad incentives offers on their dashboard, because you can opt in to Twitch's campaigns if they offer it to you, and you get like a higher cut of ads and whatever, but it's only for people that Twitch sends it out to, and those people are usually the streamers who have thousands of viewers, you know, or in the hundreds, and a partner. So someone like me is not gonna get an offer like that. 2015, my account can't play them. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. For me, I probably make a couple of dollars from ads a month. I'm actually curious, how much do I make? Might have changed since the last time I did it. Monetization. On analytics, earnings. For all of last month, let me make sure it's all of last month that it's filtered to update. Okay, the amount I made from ads, because I streamed a lot more because it's Sub-BALLS-thon, is, I haven't been paid this yet, but it's $8.46 for the whole month. For the whole month. So it's a little bit more than I estimated it to be, but I usually don't stream as much as I did in January. What about the previous month? What was December? Interesting, December was actually more. It was $12 even though I didn't stream as much. Interesting. I guess it varies, but it's really not that much. It's not enough to be worth it. Oh, 2018, I see. I need to do a collab ASMR stream playing Uno, no mercy. Everyone has to stay calm and they're playing Uno. I know that the Uno app on Steam is notoriously bad at getting it to work. When I requested my Twitch starter, I checked how many ads Twitch has attempted to serve me. They only give me 6 ads in the history of your account. Interesting. And you're not using an ad blocker? So you need to take into account with Sub-BALLS-thon that you'll have less avenue people have subs. Oh, okay. So the more people have subs, the less ad revenue I have. Still, it's interesting that it's still like a really, you know, quite insignificant amount of money. Like it's enough to maybe get a sandwich and a drink out of, you know, if I'm out and about. But it doesn't really amount to a whole lot. It's you have to be a lot bigger of a streamer for them to give you the ad campaigns, which give you a lot more, like a few $100s an hour, or $100 an hour for ads. And then if you play that many ads, then yeah, you get that money. Imagine an ASMR collab with Mario Party. Oh, okay, Chris, that's really interesting then, that you're not having to suffer through any ads. This is our legally distinct Game Boy for Vaughn. Vaughn has this, I mean, he has a Game Boy and stuff, I think, as well, but it's a, one of those Game Boy look-alike consoles that have, like, all the games on them that you can buy. I don't know what the, like, official term you'd call them. There we go, Vaughn, thank you. Handheld emulator, yeah. It's really cool. But, I'm just drawing it as a Game Boy. Oh, also, Vaughn, if you're here, Does this look okay for your custom bud? The fuck is that channel banner? Ah, that was also something I had to change for a whole month, Corky. I'm glad that it's not as obvious as the profile pic, because that's been there for like the whole month. Some flag on Twitch's end is associated with my account that says not to say about. Interesting. It looks just like me. You got your Game Boy, you've got your glasses, you're sleeping, and I did your hair too, because you... I don't remember what you... Hang on. I remember laughing at what you requested. Where is it? Custom bud requests. I want a bud that looks like a bud that does bud things. I don't know, man. I just want my internet. Was what you gave me as a prompt. $0.45 in ad revenue for streaming 16 hours. That said, I don't have many viewers. But it's just, it's crazy how low the amount is, though, given that people are still watching the ads, you know? Yeah, that sounds like me. This was when you were moving into your place you've just moved into, and you're like, I don't know, man. I'm like, it's all good. I got you. I'll make you a cute little guy who's being all sleepy. Surprised you're awake, Vaughn. Not just that, just aren't that valuable. They're not. I feel like sponsorships for streamers, people are much more likely to go and take a look at something if a streamer is saying, oh hey, this company is sponsoring me. Go check out their stuff, you know? Me too, honestly. But questions got asked and my thoughts were wanted. Ah, so you started thinking. See, that's the issue, Vaughn. You started thinking. When your brain wakes up, you're awake. Your well brain. Doesn't stop me from being tired, this is true. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. Gonna erase these. Ads are mostly made to normalize brands and services now. They're not really hoping for you to go buy directly for the ad. You should keep the apostrophe button further away from it. Nips. You put egg on my head, dude. Egg on my head, dude. Yeah, I was having a think about my goals for the year, and what I want to achieve, and some of them are like kind of big goals that I feel like maybe won't happen, and it's okay if they don't happen. Ah, no boop. One of them is getting partner, because there's a bunch of like cool merch stuff I want to do, but I can't right now. And having like a connection at Twitch to talk to is a good thing. And one of the other things I'd love to get is a sponsorship, but I don't know how viable that is. Tacos, the bean boozled. Oh no, oh no. Okay, you guys get to decide. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I just moved my iPad. if it's going to be a good bean or a bad bean, but I haven't set up my webcam, so I'm not going to do the whole like left or right bean. So you can just predict if you think whatever one I spin on is going to be a good bean or a bad bean. So you can gumba right now if you want. Ads aren't effective on me either, unfortunately. I suffer from a chronic condition called being broke. Chair ASMR, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Otako, thank you. All the sponsorship, not the bean yet. Yeah. All I really want is to be able to more I guess safely have the career of a VTuber, like making sure I'm supported enough, and like right now, like for instance in the Sub-BALLS-thon, it's great. It's a great month. It's going to like these 2 months at the start of the year are fantastic, but I have to make sure I like put away money because some months aren't as good as others. So having like a sponsorship is like a nice safety net. But you can't really get sponsors unless you have like enough viewers and things like that. So it's a bit complicated. All I want is my group to be able to afford Egu for her Hedu and Chimkin for her kitties. Exactly. And the mortgage, yes. The mortgage is important too. Basically, that's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel on that I have. Okay, I don't think we have any left of those ones. A strawberry banana smoothie, I don't think we have any left of. With the yellow, no, I don't think so. Oh, licorice or burnt rubber. We've done licorice or burnt rubber so many times, and no, actually it's only 2 times, maybe only 2 times. And I've only gotten licorice, so this one, oh, I don't know one. I hope you get to sell out soon. Thanks, Cookie. I'm not gonna ever take a sponsorship of something that I don't believe in or don't use, so don't worry about that. Goodbye. Goodbye, have a good time forklifting. Okay, here we go. Burnt rubber or licorice, what's gonna be? I think that's the burnt rubber, but honestly, it's almost on par with the licorice. Maybe a little bit worse. I'm not hacking it up though. Okay, it was the bad bean. All the other ones I've like gagged at. Choose outcome, bad bean. Yep. It does taste like burnt rubber. It's kind of gross. It's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No. Oh, gross. I mean, licorice is... it's fine. But I'm not going to go searching out for licorice and buying it, you know? Okay. No, it definitely wasn't better than licorice because I finished the licorice bean and I did not finish that bean. Burnt rubber slaps. Nah. Nah. Would not like that again. Cherry Coke will make it better. Well, cherry peppers. Oh, we've got some extra white up here that I have to get rid of. There we go. That's better. Cherry Coke. The cherry pepper spawn. I sent you a picture. Remember? Burnt rubber slaps the asphalt. Yeah. All gone, Vaughn? No. Vaughn can get real cherry cock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did send me a picture. Scam people into giving 500 subs so we can get forklift content. What are we at right now? We're at 2373, around that mark, because I think that the sub counter may be stuffed up a little bit today. We'll have to double check it. And we need to get to 3,000 for the forklift. So we have a couple of goals in between then. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Kind of scared of hitting that forklift goal, because then I'm gonna have to message that company again and say, so is it still okay that I come by and do some forklifting? Get my license. And you know what the scariest part of that is? Actually interacting with other human beings. 2, 3, Sebud 3. Sebud. Can I still fork your pallets, Peepo Shy? That is not how I'm going to be phrasing it to the very normal people who work in forklift certification. That is... They're like, actually, on second thought, maybe go find a different company to get you forklift certified. I already have to drive, like, to the other side of the city for me to go get my forklift license, because I'm, trying to make content out of it. I need these people to accept me. I say crazy shit to NPCs all the time, it's fun. You refer to just normal, everyday people as NPCs. It's wild. It's very funny. NPCs is wild, yeah. It's Nips's world, we're all just living in it. Nips has some crazy stories about interactions they've had. Very funny. Apparently I say wild things while working on electronics if my lab partners are to be believed. Some of them are quest givers. This little guy is so cute. Cute little bud. Of course it's cute, it's Vaughn. Just a little guy. Are we gonna fork the pallets until they lift? You know it. Nips, you don't say wild things or have wild stories. That's an interesting lie that you're telling in chat. You fucking liar. What is that emote? Is that a neuro one? Filtered. Filtered. Oh! I almost dropped my Apple Pencil. I hate it when I drop my Apple Pencil because, one, it's expensive, so I never want to drop it. But they're pretty sturdy things. What I get scared about is the one time that I ran over my Apple Pencil with my computer chair right before a drawing collab with Honey. And I had to draw with my finger. I'm like, no. Every time it drops on the floor, I have to really carefully, like, search for it while staying still in my chair because I'm like, I'm not running over this again. I am but a humble nippler. Oh, yeah, Lick, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you're having lots of fun. Yeah, Otaku, I did, yeah. God, that was so funny. Oh my, I can't believe I drew the whole thing with actually, I wonder if I have the picture. It's a long time ago. Oh my god, I've done so many drawings, holy shit. Oops. Is it not on this iPad? It would have been on this iPad, I think. Maybe it was before this iPad. Or did I skip it? Maybe it's somewhere else. I swear it was on this one though. Must have been ages ago then if it's not on this iPad. I guess I don't have it. Where was I? This one. Oh no. This one. Finger painting with Picasso, yeah. Need to get one of those bands they have for Wiimotes so you can't jump. Yes, PNG, I do. Little wrist strap. Let me step PNG. I've dropped my pen for my drawing tablet. Nips. That's wild. That's wild, Nips. All the new space is gonna be taken up by one singular Gegen impact. Oh my god. Do you like an actual step sibling doesn't give a single shit? Oh yeah. PNG's used to dealing with nips, I think. Angie has made multiple credible threats against me and my butter. That's crazy. I can't believe he'd do that. And I'll do it again. And now I go die. Good night, Vaughn. I hope you sleep well. I hope you feel better in the morning as well. Big lubbers. Big lubbers. Vaughn is going to become what his custom bud looks like. Just hands, arms all the way like back on the pillow and just like starfish like Ah yeah, Adam, I see. I'm very excited for my dinner tonight. The meal prep I've done this week is one of my favorite meal preps. This lemon pasta is really nice. It's got like lemon and garlic and parsley in it, and red onion, and then a bit of the base is made up of butter, and you kind of cook all that and you put like lemon juice and stuff in it, and then you stir cooked pasta through it and parmesan cheese, and it comes out really yummy. And then I like dump a load of spinach on top of it when I do my serving, and I also have some nice garlic bread, and it's really tasty. It's really tasty, so I'm looking forward to having that after gym. And then after I've had my dinner and done gym and gotten all well clean, I'm probably going to try and finish editing the episode for Anotria, and then maybe try and get some artwork done after that. Or some rigging, one of the two. So what's on the agenda for tonight? And tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? We're doing some Bloodborne tomorrow. And then the day after that, we're going to be doing some arting together as well. And don't forget, I'm having a new outfit debut on the last day of the week. So for me, it's a Saturday. And for North Americans, it's Friday night. And I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day outfit that we're going to keep around for a little bit. It's going to be wow pink. And it's looking pretty cute so far. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I don't think I've done an outfit that really has any pink on it. I'm trying to think if any of the outfits that I have pink. I'm not sure. I feel like it's mostly greens and yellows. Sunshine Goddess is like a cream. The tradie outfit is like mostly yellow, I guess, and maybe blue. Hope everything goes perfectly on your Saturday, but thank you. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the outfit. It's one that I'll probably default to for a while, so I get to showcase it off a little bit. And then when autumn hits, I'll switch to my autumn outfit, and then we've basically got a full season's or full year's worth of seasonal outfits, barring maybe Christmas, because I dressed up as a Christmas tree from an asset made by someone on Etsy this year just gone. So maybe next year I can, this year at the end of the year I can make a Christmas outfit specifically for my model. But I did quite like being a bouncy Christmas tree. It was quite fun. It's gonna be a debut. Thank you, George. Thank you. Who's this? Who's this? Hi, Ash. Thanks for self-care, Underfighter. My big old ears are getting in the way. Stretch and hydrate. Hoping you didn't hear my swallowing liquid noises. I feel like I just saw the mic activate. I hope you didn't hear the swallowing noises, because that's just a little bit awkward. Bubby can hear colors with those ears. I can. I can hear everything. I can hear everything. I'm just coloring in the spots right now, doing the shadows. Making them a nice wild blue. I also, one thing on my to-do list that I need to do is run I need to do a Google form for the painting that I did as a giveaway. I need to make that and ping about it so you guys can opt in for winning the painting that I did on the Bob Ross painting stream if you would like it. Decided to do some more snooping. Turns out 5 of the 6 Twitch ads come from the same channel, the first Twitch channel I ever watched. Ah, I see, Chris, I see. Yeah, you want to enter for the painting? I feel like we've entered very different giveaways from each other, Otaku. You entering the painting one, me entering the Sussy Bad Dragon giveaway. I'm not exactly of the same of the same color. Hi Chris, welcome in. The one-of-a-kind Bobby Ross masterpiece? I don't know about masterpiece. I don't know. Hi, welcome in. Okay. Gonna do a little bit more coloring. Oh, thanks for hydrate. My 2 Chris's, how will I remain unique? You're very unique, Chris. You don't need to worry about that. I feel like you have an identity crisis very often. It's okay. You don't need to have an identity crisis about this. But yeah, just gonna do a little bit more coloring and then I'll wrap up. because it's a full week of streams for me today, and it's quite challenging for me to complete the 5 days in a row. Unfortunately, I wish I had a lot more streaming stamina than I do. I really do. No need for an identity crisis. We can all identify as Brooke Sims. Identity crisis solved. I don't know if that's identity crisis solved. One Chris has a pickaxe and the other one is self-identified as weak, so it should sort itself out quickly. PG. I'm trying not to laugh too hard because I'm meant to be speaking softly. It's fucking hilarious. Next week we are going to have at least one less stream, so at the maximum 4 streams, because it's unfortunately it's already come round to be injection time again, which knocks me out for around 3 days at least. So I have to take that injection on Saturday after I stream, and then I'm going to be feeling kind of poopy for a few days. Okay, have a good look. Chris, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to be resting up on my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday after the injection because it makes me feel quite sick. But then I'll be another month of mostly pain-free. This last month has been, I've had a few days where I've been a little bit in pain, but it's mostly because of I'm working more than usual because it's Sub-BALLS-thon, so it's kind of unavoidable. It is what it is. The medication's mostly good though. I keep forgetting to book in with my specialist and sending them my referral. I really need to get on that. I have a few life things that have definitely taken a spot on the back burner. I'll be in Spain without the S. Not too often. Not so often that it's significantly impacting anything, which is nice, because it used to. I remember I didn't cope with Sub-BALLS-thon very well last time because I wasn't on this new medication. I was on the way I was dealing with it was by getting Botox, because Botox is a fairly common treatment for migraines. Thanks, Raccoon. But it doesn't work as well as the injection that I'm on now, so. Puppy in Spain without the R. Spin. Supin. I'm hoping I make some good progress tomorrow in Bloodborne, because people said that I made good progress last time, but I didn't do like a major boss or anything, so it kind of felt like I wasn't making much progress. But we might have to do a little bit of grinding to get a few levels, maybe, to make sure we're stocked up on items. But we have some bosses that we can attempt and practice tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Bloodborne streams kind of they don't scare me, but they it's hard to describe. I think it's because I haven't beaten the bosses before, when I played Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3. Like, I knew that I could defeat the boss, it was just a matter of time, because I'd already done it before. But because I haven't done it before with Bloodborne, there's like a pressure I feel. I'm like, ooh, am I going to actually be able to accomplish it, But I think it's mostly just in my head. Hi, Perky! I had chosed now and I got leftover spaghetti for lunch, let's go! What type of spaghetti is it? I have no idea what qualifies as progress in Bloodborne, but as far as I know, as long as you keep stabbing and things keep dying, it seems to work out. This is true, this is pretty good advice. Hi, Gogo, hi. blood for the blood bubby. Oh. Hi, Siku. Oh my god, every time, Siku, you come in here talking about Oreos and water, and it's so cursed. Just the feral blood bee. Yeah, but my PNG's just sitting over there, like, all like, because it's chibi, so of course it's cute. I'm not cute. The chibi is cute. It's just sitting there like la da 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 as I'm like killing stuff. Penne rigate with meatballs. This means it technically isn't spaghetti, but it saves me typing out the exact type of pasta. I'm prompted true. Except I made, yeah. I'm sorry, Reggie. blood, nightmare. It's gonna be scary time. Bubby's cute pasta. No, George, that's illegal. Hey PNG, could you please add Bulby is cute or Brooke is cute to the list of banned phrases, please? If you weren't cute, then explain the cutest aggression that happens every time a bud sees you. I think that's got something to do with needing glasses rather than being actual. Otako. No. No. Yeah, Taco is such a cutie. Yeah, I agree with PNG. No Pokey. No. I do need glasses and they're expensive. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. How cute Bubby is. No. Glasses are ridiculous. Wow, yeah. I'm very glad I don't have to pay for them. I have the blue light filtering glasses, which I genuinely think have really helped me work on my computer the amount I need to without there being serious consequences of migraine. So I think they've helped a bit, and it makes it less strain on my eyes to look at screens with my blue light filtering on. So I like those, but they don't have a prescription on them, so it's just really the base cost of the glasses. It's not too much. But if I had to get a prescription, oh boy. Otako is cute. Got mine from Zenny, and they were so much more affordable than buying directly from an optometrist. That's really crazy that it's like there's such a price difference. Because most people would probably go through an optometrist, right? Like they'd go get their eyes tested, and they'd see what prescription they needed, and then order them through the optometrist. I should just make glasses at home, because it's that easy. Pokey. Blue light glasses that help when the conks are quenched. I'm trying not to wheeze. Oh my god. That took me a second to get. Oh fuck. Okay. And I'm gonna get these little hoofs. What's a USD to Zen conversion rate? Little cute little feet. I just spent over 120 Canadian for frames with my prescription lenses and all the. That's actually really good, PNG, because Canadian is a similar. Canadian dollars are like kind of similar to Australian dollars in the conversion. It's not like doing USD to AUD. It's you pay like 400 Canadian for mine. Damn. That's actually really not that bad. Frames from the optometrist were around 400. Oh, that's awful. Hi, Shinsta. Hi. Yeah, Canadian is very close to AD. Yeah, yeah. Pingy got the everything bagel, but for glasses. Sure did. Did you get them in green? Were you able to get them in green? Hi. Hi. I need to re-put the PNG's glasses redeem on my models. I had it on my original model, but I don't have it on my 2.0. And when I fly to China now and they're like $25, that's fair enough. If you go there like yearly or whatever, that's a perfect opportunity to get them. Hi Zero, hi. You've seen my glasses, I haven't got any ones. Oh, okay. I thought you got a new pair. But you were talking about when you bought them a couple of years ago, right? I thought you were talking about a new pair, my bad. I do know your glasses, yes. And those are very wow green, they're very nice. My glasses, the round framed ones that I wear have wow green on one of the lenses, like it like frames the lens, and they're asymmetrical. So the other one just has gold around the other rim. They're really nice. I like them. If I had to wear glasses as an everyday thing, I'd get a frame similar to them. They're just really big round ones. How are you going, Zero? You maybe misread. I spent just over to I just spent over. I did. I definitely did. Yeah. It's fairly common for at least a couple of times during a stream that I misread a chat. my brain fills in the blank and it fills it in wrong. Notice you have 10G regime still active. So I've turned all the sound alerts down to a reasonable level, so everything that's on my alerts page should be down. Yeah, because we did someone did the Bonita one and it was all the way down, you could barely hear it, so it's okay. I'm googling the cost of materials is a handful of dollars for glasses. Okay. You also need all the manufacturing equipment. It's quite intensive equipment, isn't it? And the know-how on how to use the tools, and you too can make your glasses without the massive markup. Could just also make friends with someone who knows how to do it. Problem solved. Yeah. I made sure to check all of the sound redeems and stuff. The only thing that I forgot, no, I turned down the TTS, but then when the TTS played I realized it was not down quite enough, so I adjusted that. But I don't think we've had any like jump scare things. I'll just have to remember to turn them all back up tomorrow. Make friends, I'll stay blind. No, PNG. No, you have friends, PNG. We love PNG in this household. Just doing little fluffy ears. Lubbers PNG, yeah. This little guy's coming out so cute. So cute. There we go. And then the only thing left is the back of the mouth and the hair, and then I think this little guy's pretty much done. Parasocial oh no, so why did I read social as parasocial? Social interaction or stay blind? I choose blind. Pixie! Cute like Brooke? No. Pixie, are you trying to throw me off with your color again? Pixie's being wow orange in chat. PNG, no. Friends. PNG has no choice but to have to be friends with people here. Look, they're cute. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Little guy's got a full head of hair. Full head of hair. You're holding PNG's balls hostage? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I think it depends. Modern glasses use some kind of plastic compared to old-fashioned glasses that use glass. Wait, they don't actually use glass in the lenses of glasses anymore? I sort of seen videos of how they cut the glass for glasses, like modern ones. Because like the frames, yes, I can understand the frames. Could make glasses, I suppose so. PNG ASMR next time. Get the streamer off. Get the streamer out of here. Get PNG in. Isn't acetyl or something like that now? I've got no idea. I have no idea. Okay, there's the the shadows for the hair sort of done. Oh, I missed this bit. I missed this little bit. We'll go like this. And then we'll add a few more strokes in here for little loose bits of hair. PG just with the straight up. No. No. Request denied. Request denied. You just need a high-end PC to get the rest of the glasses. I hear they have a high rate of frames per second. George, you are absolutely killing me with these. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh too hard. I'm trying not to wheeze. Squirrels ASMR, but it's little squirrel sounds for 3 hours. Be the easiest stream ever. I think most glass lenses are made with polycarbonate these days. Not glass, really. I guess it looks similar to glass when they put it through the process, because whenever I've seen videos of it, it looks like glass. But the inspiration strikes like the isekai truck. My inspiration isn't waiting for you to not be doing ASMR. It comes when it pleases. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a little brownish hair tie, because Vaughn uses a brown hair tie. Doesn't use ridiculous coloured hair ties like I do. A little highlight. And then, have I missed anything? It's looking pretty Vaughn-like. I think I've coloured everything in properly. He's just a little guy. Let me show you up close. He's got his legally distinct Game Boy on his tummy. And his glasses. And his little tail. He's just a little guy. Yeah. Chat wins if we get the stream alarm. Love when inspiration sends me into another world by violently killing me. Yeah, right, Pokey? It's so nice. Oh, I see, Chris. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's Fawn's one done. We also finished Chukka's today. Chukka's got a cozy bud. So I'll make sure to outline these so they look like stickers. I've also fully finished Ghost's one. The next one I'm working on is Infinites. So this is the preview of it, I filled in the colors. Lick's one is still a sketch of Lick throwing the onion in the air at their desk with the PC. Rages is still a sketch based on the sketch that they did of their bud. And Ashes, I haven't drawn the bud yet, but I have done the sketch for the background. So, yeah. This is the finished product of Ron's one. It's cute, thank you. So many buds, so little time. So many buds. So many buds. Okay. I'm probably going to wrap it up here so I make sure I have enough stamina for the next couple of days. We've still got 2 days of streams. So we're gonna wrap it up here because we're hitting the 4-hour mark nearly. Yeah, not forever, not forever. Why you say forever? Why you say forever? It's not forever. I hope it was a nice relaxing time. It's a little hard for me to tell with viewing statistics, like if a stream does well or not, because sometimes it's just lower numbers just in general. Sometimes it's higher for, you know, higher one week than the other for the same type of stream, so it's a little bit hard to know. Hi IDM, I'm so sorry we're wrapping up. I feel like someone that might be good to visit is maybe Wacky, because Wacky's doing some really cool stuff today. So I might visit Wacky. I hope you recover your stamina. Thank you, George. Oh, what happened? Did the video just stop? I moved my thing and everything stopped and I was like, oh no, have I stopped the stream? I think it's just the video that stopped. Yeah, it's just the video, I think. The music graduated. Sometimes buds get lost in the way to stream some weeks, yeah. Times. What is happening? Let me go back to here. Uh-oh, the power went out. Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, we're gonna go see Wacky. My Wacky brain. We have no object permanence, so if you're offline, you're gone forever. No, it's not true. Thank you, Perky. 4-hour stream still super good. Thank you, Perky. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna go see Wacky. We have our regular raid message and raid 1, if you would like. I think now that I've found that Legend of Zelda book, the history book, I think I might try and do like a 30-minute reading or something of that, because it's really cool history and have like Zelda music in the background. If Grebe isn't in line of sight, does Grebe even exist? I'm also going to try and finish recording my, editing my Anotria video, which should go out on YouTube in the next couple of days. So there'll be some extra content for you guys to watch. I'd love to get my YouTube to the point where it can be like monetized and stuff, but still got a long way to go for that. Do not crunch the brain, do not crunch the brain. Nips saying, don't forget to crunch the brain. And then PNG, do not crunch the brain immediately after. It's so funny. Wacky brain raid, wacky brain raid. Oh no, no, it's not a crunch raid. Oh no, Wacky's gonna get crunched. ASMR Bulby mix for comfy buds. Oh, that's so cute too. Thank you, Pokey. I hope you guys have a lovely night or day over at Wacky's. Thank you, Chakun. Thank you, Ashiga. Thank you, Pokey. Thank you, George. Thank you, Nips. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, PNG. Thank you, Chris. Who else? Thank you, Lick. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Bloodborne. Bye. Love is you guys.